Never do you know? Will you keep on loving me? If I tell you how I feel, yeah. Will you keep bringing out the best in me? You give me the sweetest taboo. You give me the sweetest taboo. It's good for me. There's a quiet storm, and I never felt like this before. There's a quiet storm, that is you. There's a quiet storm, and I never felt this hot before. Giving me something that's taboo. You give me the sweetest taboo. That's why I'm in love with you. You give me the sweetest taboo. Sometimes I think you're just too good for me. Do anything for you. I stand out in the rain. Anything you want me to do, don't let it slip away. There's a quiet storm, and I never felt like this before. There's a quiet storm, I think it's you. There's a quiet storm, and I never felt this hot before. Giving me something that's taboo. You give me the sweetest taboo. That's why I'm in love with you. You give me the sweetest taboo. It's good for me. You got the biggest heart. Sometimes I think you're just too good for me. Every day is Christmas, and every night is New Year's Eve. Will you keep on loving me? Will you keep on bringing out the best in me?
It's your favorite African. Cool. Comics talking shit.
What's up, everybody? Yeah. What's going on? Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to Comics Talking Shit. I'm your host, Kui Genti, with my co-host, the lovely Mistina. How are you doing, my dear? You had a big weekend this weekend, huh?
Yes, I had a huge weekend. Huge weekend.
Huge. How huge was your weekend? Because you made a major purchase, and what was your major purchase that you did this weekend?
My major purchase.
My major purpose in life.
My purpose in life. I actually got the car that I wanted, the car of my dreams, a Toyota Prius with all the bells and all the whistles.
Look how happy you look on that picture. You look so happy on that picture. I've never seen you smile so hard. You were smiling from ear to ear. You had the Coca-Cola. You had the wait, Coca-Cola. You had that smile. That was just, you were so happy. You were like, oh yeah, I got my baby. What's up? Fuck your ride.
You know what? And it was like, you know how those dealerships do. They switch and bait and switch rather.
Yeah.
And that's what they did because there was another car. It was a little cheaper than that one. It was blue. And they were like, oh, it's in the repair shop.
Of course it is.
So
of course it is. They always, that's how they get your ass. They always get you the old bait and switch. What's up, my boy, Zach? What's up, Zach? Zach, what's up? What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up, Zach? And when I got to the dealership, they were playing some reggaeton, right? And they had all these Latin flags up, and they were the salespeople dancing outside. They were dancing a little, merengue and stuff.
Oh, it's okay. So is it a Latin sales team, or they were just doing that just to pander to you? What the fuck was happening?
I think they were doing it to pander because my sales guy, I thought he was Latino, and it turns out he was Punjabi.
He's Punjabi. He thought one of your people was like, no, I'm actually from Punjabi. That is
like he started speaking his language, and I was just like, oh snap, okay.
But you're lucky because some sales guys could be like, sure, I'm Latin. Sure, you could say I'm Latino just to make you feel comfortable. Anything to make it sell. I used to sell cars. I sold cars for 3 years. We've used shit. I've had a sales guy that had pictures of kids on his wall, and the guy would be like, you know what? I'll buy a car. I'll let you sell me a car because you have kids on your wall. And I said, then, and the salesman looked at me like this, that's not my picture. I just put that for fucking help, and it helps out. It helps. Whatever helps. Whatever you could do to close the deal, you do that shit. So that sales guy, I can tell he's not really a sales guy. He should have been like, yes, I am Cuban. ¿Cómo estás? Fake the shit. Fake it just to get the deal.
He was so quick. He was just like, yeah, I got that ride. Let me bring it out. So it was just like, okay. But you know what? I was looking for a wireless phone charger with these Priuses, okay, which are rare. It's hard to find. So the color and finding that, hard to find. And when I got into the car, we were looking, I'm like, and then my boyfriend pointed out, what is this? So we look, and it was the wireless phone charger. And he was like, oh, shit.
That's so funny.
Because he knew
That's
he was
hilarious.
in trouble. He knew we were in trouble.
So funny. So funny. Mm-hmm. So I think Zach is sweet on you. He says, what's up, Mistina? Congrats on the new car. He said, oh, you know them Latino be partying to cater to you. Demi is be acting Mexican. Okay, it's easy, Zach. Jesus. Tell us how you really feel, Zach. Jesus.
Jeez, damn.
Anyway, guys, welcome to Comics Talking Shit. It is a show, so if you want to comment down below down this video, and my lovely co-host will read it in between the show. So we have a segment. It's our little monologue called Word on the Street with Mistina. What is your top 3 story of the day?
We have a priest arrested for having a threesome with these corset-wearing dominatrices on the church altar. Yeah, they look like the daughters of Marilyn Manson.
Right. But it sounds exactly what it is, though. It doesn't leave anything to imagination, because when you said dominatrix, I was like, oh, of course they look like dominatrix, right? Because I thought it would be having blonde hair, blue eye looking women. Nope. No, they look like they listen to Marilyn Manson. They look like they masturbate to fucking what the song he has, he all his songs,
Beautiful People.
Beautiful People is just like they just fucking masturbate to. That's just Just it looks exactly like it is. Are you sure this not a porn? Like it sounds like something on Pornhub. I think I've seen a video of this on
Seriously.
Pornhub.
Oh my gosh. Like that's crazy. That is
I feel like I've
crazy.
seen this before somewhere. So they were having sex on the church altar, right?
Altar. Yes. Because I guess, you can't, there's no locking your bedroom door in God's house. Okay. There's no locking
Right?
your bedroom door.
But here's the crazy part, right? So they're having sex. I would think they would do something way worse than that. Because look at these motherfuckers. They look like they would do way worse than fucking have sex. I thought they're gonna fucking shit on the damn altar or something. Just do something even way crazier.
Gosh, I hope not.
Just
Oh my
some
gosh.
pee and some fucking doo-doo, all that. She just go, this is from Marilyn Manson.
Oh,
Just
gosh.
get creative, girls. Come on.
Talking
Sex. Everybody have sex on
talking
the fucking
about the
altar.
body of Christ.
Right. Everybody has sex on the altar. Make it different, man. Fucking shit on that motherfucker, man. See if you're gonna make it to heaven. What's your next story?
So a law school graduate, she gives birth during her bar exam. And get
This is
this,
a good
after
story.
she gives birth, she finishes her test. Like she's Superwoman, literally.
So she gave birth to her baby while taking a bar exam, right?
Yes.
That is so amazing. Women are the most, I've said this before and I'm saying it again. Women are superheroes. Women are the best thing that God has ever created. But let's talk about this baby picture for a second. Like,
Oh,
what's
my
up
Lord.
with the baby? Why did the baby look like red as fuck? Why is the baby super red? What the fuck? Did she stress the baby out because she was taking the bar test, ladies?
Maybe the baby's
stressing, 'cause when you're
stressed out.
pregnant, the baby gets stressed too. You know that, right? That's what actually works. When you're stressed out, the baby feels distressed. So this baby looks like, thank God. This hell is over with because this baby looked like the baby ate some fucking some red hot pepper or something. The baby looks just red hot. The baby looks. Is it me? Does the baby look really red? Right? Don't it?
Well, the baby's white. I mean, like that's how they are. Like they
No. I've seen pale white baby, but this baby looked like, you know what the baby looked like? It looked like that baby from fucking Incredibles, like it's like halfway there to change into that superhero baby.
Well, he's the cutest red baby I've ever seen.
I know, right? God bless that baby and the mama, man. Good luck on you. Good on her being a good lawyer. Hope she becomes like a civil lawyer.
I know, for real.
All right, what's your last story?
Okay, so we have the NCIS New Orleans edition. Okay, they're being sued. CBS is being sued by the actors because they claim they nearly got killed. So what happened was they filmed a robbery scene, but they didn't tell local police, and local police were alerted, and like basically a SWAT team came over there and they almost killed the actors.
Okay, so I lived in New Orleans, so this story is very, very dear to me and very personal to me. New Orleans is a fucking war zone over there. Okay, when you shoot a movie or play a TV show, you have to let the police know that because they're so used to fucking gun ho, fucking pull their gun out and start fucking gun blazing in that motherfucker. So they should have told them what they were doing because people can get mistaken. It could be a bad day in CNN and be out there doing a protest and all that stuff about cops shooting innocent people because they're shooting film. Then it hit me. I go, I know for sure it wasn't black actors because they didn't get shot. So that's how I felt good about the story because it's like, if it's black actor, they'll get shot. But since it's white actor, they're like, get out of here, keep filming the movie, save our bullets.
That's quite a possibility.
That's what I knew was white actors. I was like, if it's a black actor, they'd have shot him. I'm like this, boom, 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 boom. Like, oh shit, I'm sorry. All I heard was action, and I just shot him. That's all they need. That's how you know it was white actors. Nobody got killed. Sound like a good day to me, Miss Dina.
That's good detective work.
That's what I'm saying. When you told me the story, I automatically knew that this was white actors. This is not black actors. Because they'd be like, oh shit, this is flashbacks. It's a horrible joke, but I did it. So what? All right, guys. We do have a music act. Oh my God, she is amazing. Right, Miss Dina? We checked our music out before we checked her music out.
Voice, yes.
And she has a very amazing voice. She actually dropping a debut album this Friday.
All right, yes.
It's called LA Again.
Okay.
And she's having a release party in San Marcos, Texas, at a place called Chisholm Street Warehouse at 8 p.m., guys. Her album is going to be available at every music stream site in the country. So you have no reason not to check out this amazing, amazing voice now. Guys, right now, show some love. She got 3 names. Show some love to Mary Charlotte Young.
Woo!
Hey, y'all. I'm going to do one of my tunes. It's called Any Old Rainbow. I would fly to Texarkana, roller skate to San Antonio, take a train to Atlanta, motorcycle to Tupelo, hitch a ride to Johnson City, and I swim to Sapelo. Yes, I'll follow you to the end of any old rainbow. Follow you to the end of any old rainbow. Whoa. Crying like Lee Majors for the beauty on his screen. Lonesome like a dove that lives in a machine. Waking with a start from the breaking of your heart. A cold wind will blow before the snow ever starts. Ever starts. But I'll fly to Texarkana, roller skate to San Antonio, take a train to Atlanta, motorcycle to Tupelo, hitch a ride to Johnson City, and I swim to Sapelo. Yes, I'll follow you to the end of any old rainbow. Follow you to the end of any old rainbow. Whoa. I know you by heart, and I have right from the start. The miles put between us can't keep us apart. I drive all night and I drive all day. My melody sings these blues away, away. Yes, I'll fly to Texarkana, roller skate to San Antonio, take a train to Atlanta, motorcycle to Tupelo, hitch a ride to Johnson City, and I swim to Sapelo. Yes, I'll follow you to the end of any old rainbow. Follow you to the end of any old rainbow. Whoa. Like a lightning bolt, it finds a perfect earth to fall upon. Yes, I'll fly to Texarkana, roller skate to San Antonio, take a train to Atlanta, motorcycle to Tupelo, hitch a ride to Johnson City, and I swim to Sapelo. Yes, I'll follow you to the end of any old rainbow. Follow you to the end of any old rainbow. Whoa.
Woo!
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Cool.
Good job. Perfect song for tonight.
I enjoyed that. Yes.
Love it. All right, so hang tight, Mary. We're going to bring you right back. So before we bring you, we're going to do commercial break right quick. All right, guys. Before I bring up our panel for the night, a word from our sponsor.
This is the thing. Mitigation is for every case. Those character letters can really go a long way in a criminal case given to the DA or given to the judge in considering the punishment. And I teach people about criminal defense sentencing, how to write a character letter, what to put in the letter, what not to put in the letter, who gets the letter, why do these letters even matter, how do we empower the decision maker, whether it's a DA or a judge, to give mercy to our loved one or to ourselves. You know, how do we empower them to give us or give that person grace? We don't necessarily always know the why behind the crime. And if you're curious enough to want to find out, then you're also opening up yourself to the possibility of having compassion. Koo, thank you so much for letting me sponsor your show.
All right, we have On Time Pharmacy to fulfill all your prescription and drug needs at 14455 Cullen Boulevard in Houston, Texas. That's On Time Pharmacy, 14455 Cullen Boulevard. And go to MedSaver Pharmacy. Save some time, money on your prescriptions and all your health and beauty needs. 10701 West Belfort Avenue in Houston, Texas. Again, MedSaver Pharmacy, 10701 West Belfort Avenue, Houston, Texas.
All right, are you ready for the show?
I'm ready for the show. Yeah.
All right, now we do have a packed lineup. What a perfect way to start the week. I always love when we have comedians, musicians all together at one panel because we have a whole bunch of points of view, and it's always great. You just saw this lady just bless the stage. She has an album coming out this Friday called LA. Again, give it up for the amazing Mary Charlotte Young. What's up, girl?
Not much. I'm sitting on my bed. Like
sitting on my bed.
So magic happens.
I see that. So explain the background. What is the background on the wall? What is that? It's like a carpet? What is that? What is going on there?
Yeah, I just hang carpets on the wall.
I don't know. What is that? What is that?
It's a tapestry. Last year when I was on tour, I one of my stops was in Asheville, North Carolina. That's actually like where I was born, and it's kind of like the Austin of Appalachia, you know. So yeah, basically like, there's like a lot of like little hippie shops and stuff. And so one of my souvenirs from tour last year was this rad tapestry.
Yeah.
No, it's dope. It's so translated. It's like it's just doing the little spinning things. Like you just can't, I can't help but keep staring at
right. Yeah.
tapestry thing. And I just noticed that you and Mistina have the same kind of glasses, the funky cat glasses.
I was gonna say it's gotta
be. Have to wear something on your face. Like, why not have it be awesome? You know?
Thank you.
That makes perfect sense. All right, man. My next guest, man, this dude is returning to the show, man. Very funny guy, one of the funniest comics I know in San Antonio. Jacob Yarbrough.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
What's up, buddy? What's up?
What's up?
Everybody have cool backgrounds. He got a fucking sci-fi shit in his background. Like,
dude, I'm actually uploaded into the Matrix. I moved from San Antonio. I'm now on the internet.
Oh, you're uploading to. So did you go to that lady who gives cookies out and tells you if you're the one or not?
Yeah, I'm not the one. I'm number 2. So,
number 2.
Oh my god, that is hilarious. All right, man. This next guy, man, very funny guy, man. I'm excited to have him making his debut on the talk show, man. Very funny. It's Diego Morales. What's up, boy?
Hey, what's up? What's up? How y'all doing? Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it, man.
No doubt, baby. No doubt. How are you doing? How are you holding? You're the newbie on the show. How are you holding up, sir?
Hey, I'm good. The babies are asleep, so even better. You know what I'm saying? The beer is cold and the weed is good, so we Gucci.
Sweet.
All right.
I forget how deep your voice is, bro. Because this dude don't have a deep voice, Mistina, like really deep, right? Like some Barry
like
White.
the Latin Barry White.
Latin Barry White.
Without the stretch marks, but it's all good.
Definitely without the stretch mark. All right, man. The next comic, the last but not least, this dude here is my lover to death, man. He has a podcast. He's a comedian all the way from Bryan, Texas. My man, Sallee.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on, baby?
How's it going? I feel bad about my back. I look like I'm just sitting in look like I'm trying to find free Wi-Fi somewhere. I gotta sit next to the window.
That is hilarious. I just learned something new because Mary, I really thought you were from Bryan because a lot of Bryan comics tagged you in the post. I said I needed some singers.
Yeah,
and they tagged you,
Bryan.
but you're not from you're from North Carolina.
I was born in North Carolina, and I'm actually like I grew up in Georgia, like in a tiny shithole town, like in South Georgia. Yeah.
No.
I might have passed through a shithole town like that in Georgia one time.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of shithole towns in Georgia.
Yeah.
That's why fucking Ray Charles got the fuck out of there.
Yeah. Even he could see it was a shithole.
Yeah, he could smell how bad it was.
Right.
Yeah.
It's bad when a blind man had to get the fuck out of there. It's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I can't even see shit, but I know there's something better That's hilarious. All right, guys, it is called Comics Talking Shit, and our panel do not know none of these stories, and Miss Tina is going to pitch these stories to them, and they're going to make fun of it for a whole hour. If you guys, whoever's watching, guys, please comment down below, and my lovely co-host will read this comments in between the show. So what is the first story you have for our lovely panel?
All right. This one was pretty rad. A priest was arrested for having a threesome with corset wearing dominatrices on the church altar. This is like, you don't really hear about these things with priests. You hear about some other kind of shit. I'm actually kind of happy this happened.
They all look like characters off Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yes, right? Diego. Expand
Diego,
on
go
that.
first. All right, so yes. Explain on that.
Man, the Celebrity Deathmatch, they all get Play-Doh. Like my daughters, they play with all those characters right now on their toy bed. Like, it's crazy. Look at this dude. He looks like, what's his name? Jenner before he turned to Caitlyn.
No, he looked like Bruce Jenner.
Like his Olympic photo? There you go, Bruce Jenner. Yeah, and then the one on the left, man, she looks like she's into brujeria right there. I don't know if y'all know about brujeria. That's some like
what is that?
She starts saying anything in a different brujeria is like Mexican voodoo. Yeah.
So she's like a witch doctor. Okay.
Yeah, if she starts humming, your furniture will start floating. So just be careful with her.
Oh boy, yeah.
Look out for her. Look at them eyebrows. She is always interested. That's like one of Jacob Yarbrough's eyebrows. You see?
I'm telling you, bro.
Something. Look.
I'm telling you.
Well,
I was born with these eyebrows, though, bro. I didn't paint them on. Okay.
That is hilarious.
Bro, I know. Look at my eyebrows. They're like another mustache for each of my eyes. That makes no. Look how thick they are.
It's funny.
I envy her, bro. I envy her. I wish my eyebrows were as thick as my hairline. Just.
Jake, what's your take?
All right. First off, I gotta say right now, like, I don't think that dude's a pastor. I think he's a meth dealer. Like, like look at him, bro. He's got like, I feel like I've bought meth off that dude before.
You might have.
Both girls look like girls I've actually dated before. Like, I feel like this is just future me getting in trouble in the past. Like. Ridiculous, man. Like, I mean, good on him though. Good on him. Like
the girl on the right, she looks like Amber Guy.
Oh my god.
They look like knockoff Barbie and Ken dolls. The ghetto kind that you find at
the ghetto kind.
I feel like they all look like worse looking versions of celebrities. It's like there's like Von Teese. And then, like, the girl on the other side looks like Scarlett Johansson with her hair colored, like, black. But they're all just, like, slightly off.
Steal from the...
That is funny.
They all steal from the thrift store.
That's so funny. What you got next?
Ty, what's your take?
Man, I don't know. I just can't stop staring at that girl on the right. I have a pretty strict rule that if you don't have eyebrows, I don't fuck with you. So just like it's hard and fast. The girl on the left is like trying to aggressively to have eyebrows because she's going to run around with this girl on the right.
Right,
goes,
but can she give her? But can she give her some of her eyebrows? The other girl, like, I'll give you some of my shit.
There needs to be some like like Venmo or an eyebrow or two.
Venmo some eyebrow.
Yeah, it's fucked over there, dude.
Oh my god, it's
hilarious.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
So
we got everybody. So yeah. What's your take, Bastille, on this story?
Well, oh my goodness. Well, you know what? How bad is it that the first thing I thought, well, that's way better than what priests are usually arrested for.
Right? They could be underage, right? They all look legal. They look legal to me.
Yeah, just look like one legal altar party. So,
I want to know like exactly what was happening when somebody walked in. Like, what did they walk in on?
Right?
You can tell who the dominant one is. It's the one on the far left. The one on the far left. Like she's looking at people like, and like everyone else.
Yeah.
Demetria is.
She looks like the gothic chick from Catch Me Outside. Like she looked like if the Catch Me Outside chick was gothic, that's what she looked like.
Yeah, I like how she has to like round her bangs a little bit so that the eyebrows can be up in it, like so you can still see the shit.
But they're really straight though. They're really done nice, Like whoever did them, I don't know if she did it. Like, they look weird, but they're like very shaped nicely. She looks like she loves Halloween.
So Demetria said, They look like you try to draw that celebrity from memory.
That's funny. But you know what though? This guy's my hero because, like you just said, Mystina, he could be fucking little boys or whatever, but he just said, I'm going to do adult girls and dominatrix, so I'm just going to do that, and then he went against the grain. So good on him, man. I can literally see a TV show about this. This is good. It's called progress right here.
I would buy his merch.
It would have 5 seasons.
That's what I'm saying. Breaking Bad meets fucking dominatrix shit. Oh my god, it'd be great.
Yeah.
Breaking condoms or some shit. I don't know what
breaking condoms.
Or it could be what's that Tom Cruise movie with Nicole Kidman?
Vanilla Skies.
No, Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh.
So it could be Legs Wide Shut, like something like that,
Legs wide open.
I bet when he was having sex with them and hitting from the back hip.
It's funny. Hey, Mystina, the chick with the eyebrow likes your idea. She goes, good idea. she always had that good idea for like, good idea. All right, what's your next story?
All right, so we have a law school graduate. This is a good story. She gives birth during her bar exam.
I can't wait for this question.
She still finishes her test. She still finishes the exam. Whether she passed or not, I don't know. But she gave birth during her exam. So, Ty, what's your take on that?
I mean, that's pretty badass.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I think you were talking about it earlier, but look, hey, man, all babies that are white are just ugly as shit for about, I don't know, 3 weeks or so.
Yeah, but are they this red though? Are they that red though?
Yeah, it's just it's like they weren't ready to come out yet, and then you just have to.
They wasn't ready.
Yeah, you should let that one incubate a little bit longer. I can tell it's not ready. It's not done.
Oh my god, is that a baby was not ready to come out?
No, for real. Look at him too. He's like, what the fuck? I wasn't his arms shit. He's like, we're not ready yet. You put me in this dumbass co-counsel shirt, shoving this shit in my mouth. I'm not ready.
That is so fucking hilarious. Who you got next? So
Mary, what's your take?
Yeah, you got kids, so you can relate to this.
I don't know. I've given birth to 2 babies, and I tell you what, like, my shit didn't happen that fast. It's like my body's like holding on to the baby. It's like I don't want to let it go. So I mean, the fact that she could have it so quickly and she could finish her bar exam the next day, super jealous. I mean, like, good on her, But I also think that this is a great example of that women are expected to do too much. Like, I bet that, like, she also went home and cleaned the kitchen because her husband didn't do it while she was having a baby at the hospital.
I think you're right. And then,
so Mary, well, hold on for a second, Paul. Mary, does the babies come out red like that? White babies come out red like that, or it just depends on the baby?
My son looked more blue.
What?
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
But I mean, not like he was fine. He was fine.
Your baby came out blue? What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, I mean,
and your baby's okay.
He's fine.
He's 100% fine. He's 100%
Yeah,
great.
my daughter's half brown, so like she looked like a little like straight up Mexican baby because like Hispanic babies come out and they're like, my hair is black. It comes all the way down to here. My back is furry. What is up? Like
that is funny. That is funny. Who you got next?
Jake, what's your take?
All right. So
did you look like that as a baby, Jake?
No, I didn't. I didn't come out, like fucking extra rare. Okay. Like I was in the oven a little. Yeah, I was in the oven a little bit too long. Okay. Like it was well done. Okay. 10 pound, 8 ounces. All right. Like no drugs. My mom like did it right. But no, like I gotta say something right now. I like how the baby is just like, it's what I do. Like his hands, they're like, this is my life now. But I also think, there's that one dude who's out there who's probably like, she didn't finish her test before she had the baby. Like, right? If you're that dude out there, fuck you. Like,
yeah, but the question about actually the question, did she pass the test or not? That's the question.
Yeah, right. Because she
passed. Because she did all that heroic. She did all that heroic shit just to fucking fail. That'd be so weird. Like I did all of that shit and I still didn't pass that motherfucker. That would be hilarious.
Here's my question: where was she located at? Because I might need a lawyer in the future if I have a show over there.
Loyola, was that right?
I think, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's New Orleans then. If it's Loyola, that's New Orleans.
How do you not like kind of have like a little bit of a clue that that's about to happen though? Like you're like, I could probably get through that. Like it seems like if you're in the middle of the test, you're having the shit. It's like you're already having it before the test started.
Well, see, they also left out though that like the test. I read this article earlier, like before the show, so
Okay.
I didn't know we were going to talk about it. But like, so there's 4 phases of the test, and they're all 90 minutes long, and they're split up in half over 2 days. So there's 2 90-minute sessions and then 2 90-minute sessions. And so she was like getting through the first day of the test and was like, oh shit, I'm having a fucking baby. And so she finished it because her midwife was like, it's fine. And so midwives are the shit. They know everything. And so she's like, all right, the midwife said it was fine. Then she like left after she was done for that day, had the baby, then finished it the next day in the hospital.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's badass.
Diego, what's your take on that? We didn't get your take.
I don't know. I'm looking at baby and the baby was shopped in there. I'm not sure if that's a real photo. You ever go to Ross and you're trying to buy a frame, that picture that's already in there, that's what she looks like, but it's like she should have like an empty wine glass or something. I don't know. And then honestly, she was studying for the bar exam. I got 4 little girls, so I know about this shit. She was actually studying for the bar exam, except on how to be a mother, because that baby is what, a couple minutes old or whatever, or she already finished and it's already got a pacifier in his mouth. Like, what are you doing? Teach that baby how to latch onto the nipple and give it the nutrition it needs. Why are you being selfish? Such a selfish mom. I mean, she's beautiful, smart, she's strong. Don't get me wrong, that's awesome. She did all that, but like, I don't know, be a better mother, please. Be a better mother. She's gonna be a better lawyer.
Everyone else is like, he's strong for this. And Diego, nah, fuck her.
I got 4 daughters. Fuck her. Put the titty in their mouth.
She's gonna be one of those.
I'm talking about her saying about a male, and that's true equality. So,
your thing's breaking up.
That baby's already got a co-counselor. That baby's the youngest snitch in the history of man already. You are like, that's fucked up. She's putting that baby in that situation. Like, why do that? That baby don't even know how to talk. Is already a snitch.
She's a defense attorney. She'll totally be a defense attorney. Doesn't she look like the kind of lady that's like, I want to make the world better?
I don't know.
You're wasting your time.
I'll tell you this. She's definitely Bernie 2020 for sure. She's Bernie. She's Team Bernie all day. That's Team Bernie face all day, every day. I've seen it. I've seen it at the rallies. I know.
She's definitely selfish because she's wearing a sports bra. She's wearing a sports bra, so you know the baby hasn't latched on yet. It's not fair. It's not fair to the baby.
He's on her. It's like,
listen.
The kid. I'm worried about the kid.
All right, what you got to say, my co-host? What's up?
Listen, Diego, she's busy defending the rights of women to free the nipple. She may not be able to free the nipple herself, but she's defending our right to free the nipple. So you just gotta, cut her some slack a little bit. All right, cut her some slack. But Megan Riviere said that she's going to be reminding this baby about his birth until the end of time, because he's going to be like a professor or something, and say, I was born in the motherfucking classroom. So he might be right about that. But I think it's so crazy that she just gave birth. Can you imagine how tough to take that test is, and you put all your passion and your whole heart into those tests, that it doesn't matter even if you give birth, there's like no break. It's just like, you still got to finish it. So I'm just amazed that she actually just went boop and then went right back to the test.
Superpowers, baby. It's just all I can tell is that superpower. She probably got that baby making hips too, man. She looked like that kind of chick too. She's happy.
When you think about it, if she went to go take that test right after the baby, how that test went at that point. I mean, the drugs will make you worse or better. I don't know. I'll just say.
All I know is that she's gonna be so disappointed when he grows up and he's gonna be like, I want to be a football player. I don't care about studying. Like.
or the baby might be this motherfucker right here.
Oh yeah!
Oh my goodness, you are not just no.
He does look kind of red, though.
Well, at least he got 2 girls at the same time. Okay,
right?
So,
living a dream. I call that living a dream. Living a dream, literally. All right, what's your next story, my co-host?
All right, so NCIS New Orleans edition. CBS is being sued over a robbery scene. The actors claim they nearly got killed by local police there because CBS didn't do their due diligence in letting local authority know they are shooting a robbery scene, and somebody called 911, and the actors almost got killed. So now they're suing. Classic. So yeah. So Jake, what's your take?
I bet you it was a Karen that called the police. Like, hands down. Everyone else probably was like, oh, I see cameras in there. You know, this is probably a TV show. And this one lady was like, I can't cash my check right now. Nope, call the cops. You know, that's what happened, man. Like, I'm telling you, like, I get it. You know, you're supposed to tell people, like, hey, like, we're going to do this and it's going to look like a crime, but it's not, you know, like, I get that film aspect of it. I've had to study that in college before. But at the same time, like, how can you not look at a film set and be like, oh, shit.
You know why? Because they shot it guerrilla style. It wasn't even like a ton of cameras. It was just this one. It probably was a cell phone for all we know.
A cell phone. Jesus. Well, you know, like, that's on the production value of that. Like, it clearly CBS can't make the same quality shows as Fox.
To be fair, that show has low ratings according to Trump. So anyway, keep going.
According to Trump, it has low ratings, so it's doing really well. That's what you're telling me.
Who you got next?
Diego, what's your take?
I don't know. I mean, what do we really know what happened? I mean, because there's only one black person on that cast, so it's like, what's really going on there, you know? And then this dude right here, he looks like, I don't know, he looks like he's always mad at someone stepping in their grass. What's that guy from Terminator? One on the very left. Look how awkwardly he's grabbing her shoulder.
Yeah, he is the guy from Terminator. No, he's the guy from he did the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Oh, Fast and Furious. Yeah, that was my favorite one actually. So all right, he's cool. Never mind. So, the other one with all the glasses, don't he look like, I don't know, like he's like a math teacher?
Right, he's in the wrong CBS show. He should have been Big Bang Theory with that glasses on, like.
Exactly, like he could see my thoughts through those frames. It's really weird, bro. I don't know. And then over here to the right, why they got her off to the side like that?
Right, they put the white girl. They put Karen. They put Karen all the way to the put Karen. All
That's
the way
the Karen, right? Like if she sees a barbecue full of black people at a park, she's pulling out her flip phone. I mean, her neck is really long too. That's very awkward. I don't know.
Her leg is really. How can you tell?
It's, the dude in the middle, like that's like every American dad right there, isn't it?
Oh, fake ass Steve Martin looking motherfucker. You look like a fake ass Steve Martin.
Yeah, he drives a soccer mom van. He's proud. His team's the champions.
He wears white New Balance.
He wears clean New Balance but dirty socks. Like, what are you doing, bro?
God, you guys are crazy. I love it.
Hilarious.
I love it.
Ty, what's your take?
Well, you're right. There's no way they were shooting it on like a goddamn GoPro or something. There had to be a camera around. It had to be obvious enough. And B, I don't know what store they were robbing, but it's cool that they thought that like the price for that was death. The police, like, we should just shoot people. Like, they're robbing whatever the fucking donut store is or whatever. We should shoot them. I don't understand. Like, they said they felt like they were gonna die. Did they get shot at for real?
The actors had guns.
Oh no, shit. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I get it. Robbing the bank.
Yeah,
The seniors.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it's kind of tough to rob without weapons. Shit. I mean, I can't even fathom the fact that CBS didn't think to tell someone like, "Hey, we're gonna do this today."
Right.
Especially, and you said it was in New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yeah, you can't fuck around like that in New Orleans.
The highest crime city.
This should have been like, this should have been like CIS North Dakota or whatever, CSI North Dakota.
That is funny.
Way safer.
I keep thinking about this story. Like, this would be the time if Batman was really real and he walks in that bitch trying to save people and then like, "Hey, Batman, no, we're actually filming it." He goes,
"Yeah,
damn it, I gotta go."
God damn, dude.
Mary, what's your take on that, Mary?
Let's see the picture of it again. Like, I mean, that's 4 white people and a black lady.
I'm sure they weren't like robbers.
Did they have like masks on? Was she the only one? Like, they were like, "Oh, totally a robbery." Yeah. I mean, it just doesn't add up because they look like they're in a chess club together. Like, they're all just like, you know, just dorky fucking white people.
We all got good credit.
You know, they all could get cars at a dealership. You know,
they all could get cars with no questions to ask and shit.
Yeah, the chick on the end's like, Her smile's like one of those where the
It's so fake, right? It doesn't look fake, Mary. Like Jesus Christ, it's
Like
fake.
who doesn't
It looks
have their
crazy.
teeth clenched together when they're smiling?
Do the smile, Mary. Do that smile. Do her smile.
it just looks uncomfortable.
That is funny. That is
Yeah, like you caught her mid-word or some shit.
hilarious.
Yeah.
What's your take, Jake?
I already
She's
did
about
that.
to
Oh, he
go.
just.
Oh, you, did, oh, you went up already? Everybody did
Yeah,
their take.
everybody got their take.
Yeah.
What's your take, my co-host?
Well, I'm mad that they didn't the incompetence on set. Come on now. I feel like who's running the production? Or is Generation Z running the production right now? Like did they not like follow through with some shit? Like I don't know. Like
Generation
the
Z.
incompetence is just damn. Like you would have at least thought you could, get your permits and alert everybody. Ugh.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, well, work. Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Oh, you're expecting them to do their job?
That's
What?
funny, right? What planet are you at from, Christina? That doesn't happen. Cops doing their job. What is wrong with you? This is not America. If cops are doing their job in America, I do not want to live in this fucking country. This is not a country I signed up for.
I'm used to people not doing their job already. Okay, it's just
I feel like whoever the cop was, whoever cop that came in there gun swinging or whatever, I think he probably lost his job today. They're probably gonna fire his ass. Like, God damn it, David. This is not Die Hard, okay? I know you want to be Die Hard so bad. This is not Die Hard.
Maybe the
Right.
director is just really into method acting. Like he was like, I'm gonna let this shit get
Yes.
real.
what if he was like, I need some extras, and that was his way of getting free extras.
Free extra. Hey,
Yeah.
That's funny. Some directors do some shit like that. They were like,
Yeah.
if you're doing some shit, they keep rolling, like keep rolling.
some underhanded shit.
Yeah, that's like some Christian Bale shit. Like he would for real get shot by a cop
Yes.
in the movie.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so.
He would get shot. Method acting.
Yeah. Christian Bale would
No, you
gain
really
300
believe it.
pounds
No,
to
I'm
get
not.
shot.
I'm getting an Oscar for this.
Yeah. Christian, why did you get shot? I wanted to be, as realistic as possible. I also gained 300 pounds for this thing.
I love this story so much. What's your next story?
Demi Lovato's
so proud of
ex-fiance
her.
Max Ehrlich, he sulks at the beach where he proposed to her. So I guess she broke up with him. So there's a photo of him just perfectly angled, sitting on the beach. There it is. It's got to be the most pathetic thing I've seen.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So, Mary, what's your take on that?
Oh, that poor baby. He looks real sad. He's like, I wonder if they like, I mean, is she still doing heroin? Like,
She's been sober for like a year now. She's been sober for a
okay.
year.
He's still doing heroin.
like, I mean, I was like, maybe they're just out of heroin. Like,
That's funny.
maybe he can get the ring back and pawn it. I don't know.
All right, so all Demi Lovato's fans, send your hate mail to Mary Charlotte Young, please. Who you got next?
Yes. Ty, what's your take?
Yo, bring that guy back up. Not the one where he's sad. The other one. He kind of looks like the one brother from Drake and Josh after he got skinny as shit.
Yeah, yes. That's
Yeah,
funny.
a little bit, bro. How come when people, dude, when guys go from like fat to skinny like that, they always buy a leather jacket. It's every time. It's like they're like, I'm fucking the shit now. I got my leather jacket on. Go fuck yourself. Now bring him back up where he's sad. How come? Okay, here's the thing about this guy. You said his name was what? Max Ehrlich or something?
I think.
Okay, first of all, who is that? So why are we taking
Max
pictures of this?
Ehrlich, that's his name.
Whatever his name is, it doesn't. He's no one, right? It's not like it's Demi Lovato, just the guy that she dated.
Right.
Why, we can't be just blowing this kid's shit up. Like he already is having a bad day, and now we're just taking pictures of a random dude after he gets broken up. Imagine if you did that to anyone else. Like that's fucked, dude.
That is so funny.
God damn. Ruthless out here.
Diego, what's your take?
I can't wait to hear his take.
Man, what's wrong with Demi Lovato's skin? Is that makeup or is that what is that? It's make because
It's
okay,
tan,
fake
tanner,
tan. She looks like
tanner.
I don't know, a wetback Krusty the Clown. I don't know, it's weird. And then homeboy right here, this is like Frida Kahlo's like little son. Like that's the anorexic Logan from like Wolverine. Like, and then that jacket. My uncle has boots like that at the bazaar. You could get them. You see the shoulder pad right there? Just that same fucking little pattern there. Go to his sad picture though. His sad picture, look here, right there looks okay. And then the sad one, growing a couple of days. Oh, that was crying. His feet are still sandy. He hasn't washed them. All his hopes and dreams are in his cargo pants. Like, look, he needs a haircut. He needs a haircut. You could tell that his back hair connects to the back of his neck because mine does. So I could tell that he shaved that, but he didn't shave his beard. It's weird. He's just worried about the back of his neck. I don't know. I think he hired this photographer and they sold it.
That's
to
what I'm
TMZ
saying.
and they
Though.
went
Who
halves on
stages
it
the
or something.
fucking sad picture though? Who stages that shit? Who does that? That's weird.
Yeah, and it is weird. Like he needs the tan. If you think about it, he should go tell Demi, "Can you just give me one more tan?" You know, like I mean, Jesus Christ, bro, eat something, get some vitamin D, please.
Oh,
Jesus.
Diego, when you said this, now I'm thinking about does heroin because now Mary put that in my head about heroin now. So I'm looking at her skin going, does heroin make your skin look like Krusty Clown skin? I'm like, now I'm thinking about that shit. Like, does that happen? Is that a side effect from
Rub
heroin?
it in.
DM me, bro. I got you. DM me. I'll let you know all things.
Oh my
damn.
God.
We know about it all in Dallas.
I see that. Who we got next?
Jake.
Jake.
Okay, so first off, let me explain the leather jacket thing.
Let me explain it.
Skinny people that are white have leather jackets like in their teens, and then they realize like, oh shit, like this isn't working for me. So I also like how he's doing like the hand behind the neck thing, where it's like, oh, I didn't see you there. What's up? You know, like. So, like, even in that picture, I have no sympathy for him when it goes to the next one where he's, like, all sad. Like, because I've gone through breakups before. I understand. Like, dude, I've had my heart broken, too. I feel you. And I want to be there for him in that picture. But because the other one with him in the leather jacket where he's like, oh, I didn't see you there. You know, it's like, fuck off, douche. Like, really? Get your leather having jacket ass back into the fucking 1990s.
He looks like he belongs on that NCIS cast, bro.
Yeah, dude.
He was the guy that robbed the bank.
Yeah. He was the one that got away.
I
He was
feel like
driving the
there's
getaway
like,
car.
like he needs to do one of those like look arounds, like, oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Are you talking to me? Are you
Yeah,
You
Jake
talking to
really
me?
good at that.
talking to me?
that's how I get the ladies, Diego.
Like,
Like,
he looks like he does like cheesy pickup lines and shit. It's like this. Is
yeah.
your feet hurting because you look, you just fell from heaven? I'm sorry.
Yeah, he
looks
looks
like
like
a
met
failed
Demi by
model from
swiping right
H&M.
on everybody on Tinder, and
Ooh,
then
you
she
look-
said yes, and he got lucky. He tried to cash all his chips in on her.
He looks like he still yells at his mom.
I
Close
feel-
my damn door, Mom. I'm watching comics talking shit right now, Mom.
I feel like he bought that. Whoever took that last photograph where he was all sad, he just hired that dude to be like, "All right, I was famous for a little bit. I got to keep this up. I got to keep the momentum." You know, like.
Yeah, what are the chances he posted
I
it on the
gotta
gram?
get up my Instagram followers. I gotta
Yeah,
get
did he post it on the gram or no?
chicks dig shit like this.
I only got 30 minutes. You know, like.
He had to throw out the trash before the photo shoot.
Shoot a movie. I gotta shoot a TV show called NCI right quick. Come on, hurry up.
Yeah.
Take the picture right quick. Oh my god, what's your next story? So funny.
Well, I was gonna say though about him, you mentioned that hand thing, and that's true. I think that's how he picked up Demi Lovato. Like when he first met her, he's like, "Hey, girl, wow, you're stunning," right? And now that they broke up, he's still trying to pick her up, you know, with the other hand. Now it's like, oh,
Yeah, that dude always touches his head,
you
huh?
broke my heart, girl. Oh, you know, so there's something about the hand that's his calling card, right?
That's his
there.
go-to.
That's his go-to. But I think he's, you know,
He got some big ass hands though, by the way. Jesus
For
Christ.
real.
Fucking cover his goddamn head with that big ass hand. You know what I'm about to say, but I had to catch myself because I don't want the Demi Lovato
His hands are bigger
yeah,
than his
no, the
feet.
fans are gonna come after you.
Because I wasn't gonna say those are heroin hands right there. I'm like, no.
He's got a lot of space in
Said
between
it
the
anyway.
fingers, you know.
He
like,
said it. I didn't.
Oh my god.
He's really good with syringes with those hands.
Oh my God.
I can work magic, baby.
So speaking of hands, okay, LeBron James is accused of throwing gang signs, and the Chicago gang is now looking at him sideways. They're just like, yo, you better watch yourself. So they think he literally was coming at them disrespectfully. I don't know. I have no say in this. So, Jake, what's your take?
Hey.
This is like one of those times when a celebrity does something really dumb and doesn't realize what they've done. And then like someone goes like, I'm going to take this serious. Like he's throwing up gang signs. Like literally, he's not throwing up gang signs. He's just overly excited that he won another game like he's done so many times before. Like,
Right?
That's all it is. Like, I mean, sure, do I want to see him lose and stuff? Yes, because I'm a Spurs fan, you know? But at the same time, you know, I'm going to say, nah, he's not throwing up gang signs. He's just an idiot, you know?
I said this. I love how you ended with I said to say this. He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that take. That made me laugh. And I'm a LeBron James fan, so fuck you. Anyway.
Mary, what's your take?
So wait, so who is saying that he was throwing up gang signs? Like a gang was saying that he's throwing up gang signs?
From Chicago, some gang in Chicago.
The biggest Chicago gang.
What, the mafia? Like, I don't know.
No, that's they've done left Chicago many decades ago.
Funny. It's like the
Like, no, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if people are going to be nitpicking everything you do with your fucking hands, at some point, somebody's going to think something's wrong with what you're doing, you know?
Like
I mean,
this guy.
look at that sad white boy gang sign right there. Like, I don't know. Like, the biggest like interaction I had with like any gang activity was when I like lived in Long Beach, California, on the corner of like 15th and Atlantic. Like, it's
that's bad. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I lived there.
I lived there just like the movies.
Yeah, and then my house got shot, and I was like,
wow.
Wow. They call that welcome to LA in some places.
Right, probably.
That's crazy. What you got next?
Ty, what's your take?
Bring that picture up. Bring that picture up of LeBron real fast. Because look, the dude's been playing professional sports since he was 17 goddamn years old. He's not doing gang signs, and that's obvious. What we need to focus on here is how are the fucking Lakers sponsored by Wish? What is that?
I didn't even notice that.
Yo, Wish. Hey, Wish. What are you fucking selling ever? Dildos and shit on there.
Yeah, nobody buys shit from Wish. I never bought shit from Wish ever.
Yeah, who does? And then every time you do buy something, it's complete dog shit. They can't, dude. Jeff Bezos has to own Wish or something. I don't know how they're open. What the fuck?
So
and then they're sponsoring the Lakers. That's
Hilarious.
unbelievable.
That is such a good take. I didn't even see that one. That's funny.
Yeah, take that shit off.
I have one friend.
Hold on. Let Diego got to go next, right? Diego's next, right? What's your take, Diego?
Oh, it's hey Jake, it's all good. Oh, thank you. Hey Jake, please, bro, be respectful, Jake, please. Hey man, but look, LeBron. One thing about LeBron, you see, look, I wear a hat because my hairline is, oh my god, it's really bad. So it's like he's a millionaire, right? Probably gonna be a billionaire before he dies or whatever because of inflation. But man, like even he can't like with all that money fix it. So it's like, you know, I'm gonna just keep buying hats, I think, because like if he can't do it, like if he can't afford stem cells, look at that. Oh my god. Like, I mean, that's like, you know, every time I go to the barbershop, you know, they're like, hey, you want some enhancements? And I'm like, no, all right, I'm all natural. This is me. Now, as far as the gangs, I don't know, man. Like to me, he's just happy he scored a 3-pointer. I guess I don't know. I didn't watch the game.
This is
but
right after
at the
game.
same time.
Right after the game,
he's shaking hands with somebody.
Right after the game.
Yeah, right after the game. Right, as soon as they won the championship yesterday, he did that.
They call it
if I throw that up here, if I throw that on Oak Cliff and Dallas, that's Bloods. That's I don't know. I mean, can you see? He's throwing up 2 Bs too, so I don't know what it means, but that's so that gang, they probably took it to the heart because, you know, Chicago got the ass whipped. But I mean, you know, like shit, you're in the middle of a war. Why are you worried about LeBron? Y'all are fucking killing each other in the streets. Don't worry about LeBron. He ain't got a gun on him. His security does, but he don't. It's just like, I don't know. It's weird that they would like threaten him. You know, it's like, I don't know why do that. I mean, let the man be. You know, his hairline is not there. He can't. There's no money in the world, obviously, that can fix it. So it's like I have no hope, and I mean, I'm gonna just I'm gonna keep buying hats, man. Like I'm gonna keep buying. I'm gonna buy baseball hats. I'm gonna buy sombreros. I'm thinking about a fedora. Y'all think a fedora still in, or the Samuel Jackson one, or that?
With your uncle's boots. With your uncle's boots.
My uncle's boot. Oh, you know what? He could probably make a fake ass one too.
So Nicole J says it means Pyru blood. So he's blood. So that's a blood sign.
Pyru blood. Jesus. Pyru blood. I didn't even know there was a Pyru blood. Like I don't even Pyru.
Pyru, yeah.
Like,
blood sign.
I say it like Latin. Peru.
Dude, they got they got a whole book of like gang signs too. Like my dad was. Yeah, there's a book on gang signs. Actually, my dad was a federal prison guard.
The white people know about that.
Yeah, dude, they have a book on gang signs, bro. You're like, that's a gang sign.
I don't even know about that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
there's an encyclopedia.
Yeah, like there's that. I can throw gang signs up all day, bro. I've been in military school.
Bro.
Yeah, that book's called.
Oh my god, with those skinny ass arms, don't be throwing up gang signs.
That is the whitest shit I've heard all day.
My hairline is thicker than Jake's body. Dude, don't do that.
Pause for a second, Diego. That's the whitest shit I've heard when he just said my dad showed me some gang signs books.
Yeah.
It's like
just doing some research.
The funniest shit all night. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, he was like, "This is what you gotta watch out for, son. Just in case you run into someone throwing these up, you stay away from them." You know, like
it's like some PSA shit that you see in the 90s.
Jake, he's getting you, bro.
What is this, joint? I'm about to show you a book about gang signs, son. Hold on.
I gotta make sure I raise you right.
It was right after Thanksgiving dinner.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude, it was weird.
The funniest shit in the world, man. That's a fucking walking PSA guy. That is hilarious, man. Dude, I might want to lose my shit. That's the whitest shit I've ever heard in my life. Fucking a book for signs, a gang signs. That's so fucking funny. So funny.
The government made it.
Dude, what's your take on this? What's your take? Because I got a lot to talk about LeBron James, but what's your take?
Listen, okay, knowing, because I grew up in a neighborhood where we had a lot of gangs, okay? And you know what my gang sign is? You know what it is? It's this, okay? It's the prayer symbol. That's my gang sign. So you ain't going to be mistaking me for anything.
Hey, but Messina, guess who else has that same gang sign?
Who?
This guy.
He has blood in his hair.
Yeah, he has this side, he has this side, he has all this side.
Hey, wait, devil horns?
I'm looking at Jake, I'm always going to think about your dad now. I need your dad on this talk show. It's so funny. I just want to ask him about that. The book of fucking gang sign.
Yeah, he
so fucking funny. So funny. Oh. Anyway, so the LeBron James gang sign thing. Yes, LeBron James is a fucking idiot. He should never have done this. He's obviously a gang sign. Because when I looked up the stories, there's a lot of basketball players that does this. Because basketball players want to be gangsters and gangsters want to be basketball players. Everybody knows this. But LeBron James, get off his back, like Diego said. The man got his own fucking school, man. He's putting like kids, inner city kids, into college, paying for their fucking 4 years of college. His I Promise school is free for every student. It's from Akron, Georgia, Ohio. So he's doing so much good thing for people. So if he could throw, I don't give a fuck if he does this. The motherfucker's a champion. He just won 4 rings.
He can do that.
For 3 different teams. He could do this. He could do all of that. He could do all of this. He could do this. I don't give a fuck. It's King James. He won a championship. Fuck yeah. Fuck all the Pyro Bloods or who the fuck they are. Don't come for me. Come for Ty and Mary. And, all right, next.
Yo. This is bullshit.
Sarah Garza said Jacob's gang sign is this.
Peace. the Nixon, the Richard Nixon.
Yeah, man. I'm not a crook. You know, like,
America.
I'm here to tell you what is good. You know?
Oh, by the way, speaking of the LA Lakers won a championship. Sorry, I'm taking over your show right now for a second. They won the championship. So that this was trending on fucking Twitter. A guy in a bubble.
It's lit.
That's how you beat COVID, right there, bro.
He didn't trust them. He's like, you know what? I'm not trusting you, motherfuckers. I'm gonna be coming this bitch with a fucking bubble on and just be riding around the street, just going crazy in this little bubble.
Bro, that's what I'm gonna do my next show with. Like, I'm gonna do that like that, bro.
He should have went a step further and put all those red dots on it and just, you know,
making a COVID bubble.
make a COVID bubble.
But you know what? It would have sucked.
Imagine him trying to get in a fight.
What'd you say about LeBron?
You said somebody's hair.
Did you just bump into me? Did you just bump into me?
That's funny. You know what? Here's the funny part. What if if they lost the fucking final? He'd been pissed off. I paid all this fucking money for this bubble. And I can't even use this bitch.
I wonder if he got it from Wish.
Yes.
He probably did.
That is funny. That is.
He ordered
LeBron-
I only know one
sumo
person that
costume.
buys stuff from Wish.
I think LeBron said yes, Mary. I think he said yes in this picture. He said yes.
Yes.
What's your next story, my co-host?
All right, so we have Angela Simmons. She's Russell Simmons' daughter, and she posted a photo of her son groping her, and she says, "Boys will be boys," but people are just like, excuse me. Like, he's all up in there. So if you see his little hand, it's like right between her legs, grabbing a whole bunch of Angela.
And look at the smile on that little kid too.
Oh
The
yeah,
man
like,
little motherfucker, too.
clearly he's already like an ass man, I guess. So, Diego, what's your take on that?
He already lost his virginity right there. Jesus Christ, man. Hey, oh my God! Like, and then
You might
she's
say
looking
Jesus
back.
Christ?
You know what's
Okay,
funny
never
about? You know what's funny? I shared this, man. Hey, I shared this on Facebook. I have a couple of friends that are CPS, so I think they're gonna be getting a call because that is like a case waiting to happen. Like, does his hand still smell? Or what? Or like, I mean, did they sanitize it? I mean, like, why is she wearing tube socks and he has no shoes? It makes no sense. Like, where is she going? Right after that, she's gonna leave him. Like, damn, let him finish at least. I don't know. It's very weird.
Okay, what is happening? What are you talking about, bro? I'm about to mute you, Diego. All right, this is some weird shit. All right, it took a weird turn. Who you got next? Who's going after this? Who's following that bullshit? Who's going after that?
Okay, so I gotta tell you right now. Clearly, she let him listen to too much of the president's speeches. You know, like we need to have an age limit to be like, look, you can't listen to the president unless you're over like 13, okay? Like, because you don't need to be grabbing any puss during that time, okay? Like, even if it's your mama, okay? We know you're homesick, but come on.
That is funny. Who you got next?
Mary, what's your take?
Mary's mortified. For the record, Mary was mortified when Diego was talking about the kid. She's like, what is wrong with him?
Well, okay. So, like, I feel like it's really weird that she sexualized a child. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like whenever people say it's inappropriate for, like, you know, like a 3 or 4 year old little girl to like not have a bathing suit top on. You know what I mean? It's like, that's inappropriate. She needs to cover up. It's like, why? Like, you're the one making it sexual. This is really weird. I don't know. It just, like, I would not say that. But, you know, my son bit my ass the other night. Just, bit it. Like, I was cooking dinner at the stove, and he, like, walked right up to me, grabbed onto my leg, and bit me.
The one that you said looks like a blue baby, right? The blue baby, right?
That's how he looked like when he was born. He was like gray.
Of course he bit your ass. He was the blue baby. That's what blue baby do. They bite asses. You didn't know that?
And then I squealed like so loud and started like, I was like, ah, you know, like, like hit the baby or like, you know, like knock him down or anything. And then he just grabbed on harder and started biting my ass again. Like,
okay, Mary, he got it from somewhere. What has he been watching? He's watching something for him to get that idea. Because kids learn what they see, or they
just be biting.
Yeah,
bro.
they learn. They're creatures of habits. So he saw something, and he goes, "You know, I'm gonna reenact this scene again."
Yeah. What other kids has he been hanging out with? Like,
I don't know. They're eating ass.
That is funny.
The ass
What Zoom meetings
phenomenon
has he been on?
Trickled down. Yeah, bring that picture back up. I always thought it was weird when people showed you pictures of their like kid in the tub. This one's way fucking weirder though. This is wild, bro. And Mary's right though. Like if she didn't say some shit about it, like if she didn't caption it all weird as fuck like that, I wouldn't have thought twice. It's just like, it's just a kid grabbing his mom, kind of weird. But she's like, boys will be, bro. You can't say that about your own shit. How old is this girl? And she's what? Whose daughter?
Russell Simmons.
This is Russell Simmons' daughter? Is
Yeah.
he? Who's Russell Simmons again?
The guy that created Def Jam.
That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck she's got going on, bro. This can't be. We can't be doing this, girl. Not. You can't. The caption's the only issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty disturbing. What's your take, Mustina?
Well, I just want to say that babies, they don't even necessarily have to see anything. They just do. Because I had a lot of nephews, okay? And a couple of them, they were twins. A couple of them, like, they were just like, they saw like a pair of boobs. And they didn't, like, they were 1 year old. And they didn't even, never seen this before. But they were just like, you know, like they just saw boobs and just went, like that, you know, grabbed. So like, and they never, like their mom never like let them watch TV and all that kind of stuff because they're, you know, just new. And then I had another nephew that he just was obsessed with butts. Like he was obsessed with butts. Like he bit my mother while she was doing yoga. And he grabbed me when I was sitting down at the edge of a seat. He was like 2 years old, and I went flying like 50 feet in the air because I did not see it coming. Like he was just like, So I just think that babies just like, they're just attracted to what they're attracted to. And sometimes it's butts.
That's very woke.
All right. This is a very, very uncomfortable story. I've been doing the show for
I got something to point out real quick because I noticed this after seeing the picture a couple of times. Can you pull the picture back up real quick? What's up with her right foot being like that? Like,
yeah, she's leaned up for it a little bit.
Yeah, she kind of leaned into it there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, explain that, Mustina and Mary.
Like
explain that shit. Okay, explain that. I want to get y'all taking.
She's got a little bit of an easy access stance going.
Like his, like the little boy's face. Like, look at his expression.
Oh, he loves it.
He's like, like this.
That kid looks perverted as fuck, man. That kid. Okay, here's my take, guys. There's no, like, I'm a dad. Okay, my son's 15 years old. My son did never bite his mama's ass, grab titties. He didn't do none of this shit. I have a really good son. I don't know what kind of kids you guys been around, but my kid would not do no shit like that. Secondly, look how smart that kid is. That kid is gonna be a fucking rapist or something. He looks bad. He looks fucking bad. You know what? You know what he looks like? This is Future right here. This fucking guy. He's gonna be that guy.
That kid looks old too.
That is gonna be his future right there. It's like, hey man, I grab my mom's pussy all the time. Why not fuck you in the church? Come on, let's do it, baby.
And that dude's only 30.
Exactly. He's only 30.
Oh my God, really?
I don't know, but
if he was, nobody would be surprised. Nobody in the panel would be surprised at all. Like, yeah, I could see that.
Yo, quit calling that kid a baby too. In the Simmons kid, that is a fucking kid. That dude talks and says stuff to people.
Like I grab pussy.
Yeah, he's like, bro, my mom doesn't give a fuck if I get.
He's gonna be a speaker at the next Trump rally. Okay,
that's funny. Full disclosure, guys, I do watch it. Like, I don't know if you guys watch. I watch porn with the stepmom fucks like this kid in the house and shit like that, but it's never this version. This is some weird shit right here. I don't watch that shit.
That is real.
This is the shit that I do not fucking. I would not sign up for shit like this. This is crazy. I would call CPS like I'm with Diego. I'm calling CPS on them like, yo, come get this bitch kid right now.
That is a really cool take, too.
What? I watch weird porn, man. I watch like step on
but never like this though.
But I will not watch that shit. No, that's not my thing.
Funny.
As long as you don't make it.
You know who would make a porn like this? This guy.
That guy, yeah.
That dude, yeah. That dude does look like he was a mom pussy grabber when he was.
Yeah, I was gonna say he looks like he has.
Look at the hand, though. Look at the hand. Yeah, look at the hand of the kid. Look at the kid's hand. Look at that hand.
Identical, bro.
Yo, and hey, hold on. Go back to the picture. See, hold on. The mom. See how she's got her hand on his head? That's why that kid does that. He's trying to remember how his mom.
What is going on? It's like this happened. Hey, Mustina. Our show is brought to you by Hands. It's been Hands, the Hand theme show. Everybody has something with the hands today.
Gotta hand it to you. No, stop.
On both of those pictures, you can't see any one of their thumbs. So I'm just gonna point that out. Where are their thumbs in those pictures?
Oh my god!
No thumb.
Fucking
no
hilarious.
thumb.
That
So
is
funny. All right, what's your next story, my co-host? What you got?
So we have a Disney star, Ronnie Hawk. She's charged in domestic incident. Allegedly, she pulled a knife on her boyfriend.
She did it.
She did it.
Look at her fucking face.
Oh my
She
god!
did it.
She's like, yeah.
She looks
I fucking
Latina.
did it.
She looks Latina.
Yeah, she looks
does. She
ridiculous.
plays a
for sure.
Latina.
Yeah,
on-
if she's Latina, she definitely did it.
That's funny.
What was her
Especially-
last name?
Well, I guess her is Hawk. Hawk.
That's not her real last
Yeah,
name.
that's
That
fake
can't
as
be her
fuck.
real last name.
Nah.
Stage
Her
name.
last name is like Hernandez.
Look at her fit
That's
fashion
funny.
sense.
All right,
Okay,
we can't talk over each other. Who's going first? Who's going first? Who got first?
Ty, what's your take?
Yeah, I mean, the only take I really have on this is how much does this bitch look like? That's the most I've worked for Disney looking person of all time.
Yes.
And also, yeah, she looks like every single Wizard of Waverly Place or whatever those shows are called. And I feel like Disney is a place where you go, like it's like Amanda Bynes and all that. If you go do something on Disney, you're 10 years out from just fucking ruining your life. It's not, it's just an afterthought for them. They are insane people to go work over there for some reason. But yeah, she definitely pulled a knife on her, whoever it was.
Yeah, I love how you end with when we get into the point. Yeah, I'm saying to say this. She did it.
Yeah, well, 100%.
Who you got next?
Mary, what's your take?
I mean, I have not personally stabbed anyone before, but like if I was going to, that's the face that I would make after I did it.
After you did this shit. Yeah.
You know, like she's proud of it. She's like, I fucking
Yeah,
did
right?
it. Call the cops. Like she looks like she might like keep a knife like in her bra maybe, or like a razor blade in her mouth, you know, if we go the Latina angle.
We got the Latino angle.
Damn.
Diego, we'll get your take in a minute. Who you got next? Who you got
So,
next?
Diego?
Oh my God. So, look, you know what? She's beautiful, right? I think we can all agree with that. She's beautiful, right? If it was an ugly woman, she would have not been out there because it looks like they took the picture right after she did it. She's like, I'm going to the red carpet. I'm going to do my thing. And they're like, fuck, did you just stab someone? Yes. See, yo lo hice. That's the face that she's making right there. And it's like, if it was an ugly woman, hell no, you would be putting up her mugshot right now, not her at the fucking red carpet. And she would not have all that makeup on. And then also, she looks like the daughter of a cartel boss. Look at her shirt. You know she ain't pistol in her back pocket. She just did not pull it out.
That's
She didn't pull it out. And then
take on that some narco shit. I like that.
Yeah. And like Mary, you're talking about her being a Latina, right? But I mean, look at your glasses though. You those look expensive as hell. It looks like you slang some shit on the side. I could tell because you got a good flat iron. That's real peacock. That's real peacock behind you. You murder peacocks. So please lay off the Latinas. Lay off the Latinas. They can have sex in Spanish and English.
So
well, she has a biracial kid, right? Right, Mary?
Yeah, okay. So my legal last name, surprise, is actually Chavez. Because,
That's hilarious. Hey, Mary, it's all love. I'm just talking shit. You gotta take a punch and give a punch. You know.
So, Mary, you went from one extreme last name, the whitest last name, Young, to the Mexican last name of all time.
Well, no, my maiden name is Young, so no, I am very white, but I married into it, and then I was like, this dude is crazy, and so I left.
They all crazy. They all crazy.
But yeah, now I have like a beautiful, like gorgeous daughter.
That's
like,
what's up, man.
She'll probably stab people later. I don't know. She'll look
Like, Did we cover everybody?
I got 4 of them, and I hope they stab someone. I hope they just get their GED, to be honest with you. At this
Jake from State Farm. There you go, Jake. Come on.
All right. All I gotta say is she can stab me any day.
I know. That's your weakness. I know it's your weakness.
Yeah, dude. Like, first off, people are like, "Oh, she allegedly pulled a knife." I was like, "Dude, that sounds like a good date night." Like, what are you talking about? Like if someone's not getting stabbed, like, how am I supposed to feel like I'm back in Iraq? You know, like,
you what?
You know, like dodging people trying to stab me, and
oh my god, you want to reenact war scenes and shit, bro?
Why don't you hire those 2 women, those dominatrices?
Because I probably already have. Okay, like
they look like they will stab you.
Especially eyebrows over there. Eyebrows are stabbing.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like if anyone was my type, it would be eyebrows. Like,
what's your take, Miss Dina? You're Latina. What's your take?
Well, I haven't. The only thing I've stabbed was chicken, and I intend to keep it that way. But yeah.
So do you feel like you have like a stabbing? Do you have a moment like you feel like you want to stab somebody moment, or just it's just more of a stereotype thing?
You know, sometimes I do. Sometimes I imagine that, you know, like there's gonna be like, you know, the Proud Boys on the corner of the street, and like, I'm gonna take my knife out and just like go ape on them. You know, like sometimes I have those fantasies, you know. But you know, other than that, you know, I'm good. I control it. I breathe. I say woosah, and then the knife goes neatly back into the utensils.
He just magically goes back where it came from.
Right back in there.
That is hilarious. All right, guys, that is it for the pop culture story. It's time for us to cover some really, really, really serious conversations, and I want you guys' honest opinions on these stories.
Uh-oh.
All right. First story today, guys. Donald Trump, shocker, right? Donald Trump physician says that the president is no longer transmission risk, but states that if he did not test negative for COVID-19. So technically he still might have COVID-19 in his system. This is Saturday. He made this statement. He said that, but Trump is planning on going on some rallies in the next couple of weeks or sooner. What do you guys think about Trump no longer transmitting risk, but still tested negative to COVID-19?
Is it the same doctor that said that he was 6'3" and weighed like 200 pounds?
I don't know. I didn't read that part. That's hilarious. Somebody said that? His doctor said that?
Yeah.
His doctor said he's like not obese, but like we all have fucking eyeballs and we can clearly it's obese. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you guys this. So do you guys think that this out of from scale of 1 to 10, how bad do you think he was? Do you think he was faking his COVID-19 to get sympathy votes? So from scale of 1, so 1 is bullshit and 10 that he actually had COVID-19. So what's your number that you're gonna give this story? Him having COVID-19, Mary?
Well, I feel like I believe that he totally could have had it, but I think that like what a lot of people aren't really, you know, processing in their brain is that he got like experimental treatments. He got all kinds of shit that like regular people aren't going to get. You know what I mean? Right. Like he got injected full of like
steroids. Yeah,
steroid. Like, you know, there was like one of the shots that he got, just like with like different vaccines and stuff. Like, you know, they contain like the cell lines from like aborted fetuses, and so it's really interesting, like, because like where my mind really went with it, like once I was like reading about like the treatment that he got, I was like, how is this dude like literally? We all know that he doesn't give a shit about abortion. Like he just says that because that's what his people like. Right. But it's like he literally got injected with aborted fetus cells, and he's like, it's great. Everybody should have it. Yeah, I feel awesome. It's like, yeah, you got injected with dead babies, idiot. Like, the fuck?
That's funny.
I mean, whatever works, but.
So what number are you giving the story?
I think he had it. Sure.
So you're giving it a 10? So 10 means you had it. What about you, Jake? What's the number you giving the story?
I'm gonna start off by saying I give it a 7. I think he might have had it to the point that, like, here's the thing is, I've dealt with medical professionals before, and I've never heard anybody be like, yeah, we gave you an antibody cocktail. You know, they always say, like, we gave you Roflin or whatever fucking name the drug is. And you have to go and research it yourself to be like, what else is in that? You know what I mean? Like, anytime someone starts going and talking about some experimental bullshit, I'm just like, dude, like, they talk about it a lot when it comes to Trump. Like, Fauci never fucking used any type of like slang lingo when it comes to medical terms. But at the same time, Trump and his own personal doctor always do. So it's like, okay, like, even the people that were like, oh, this one drug will help out, they even use slang medical terms. It's like, stop using slang medical terms, and then maybe I might believe you. Like, I think right now, him going and doing freaking rallies and shit, I think that's dangerous as fuck. I don't think he should be doing it. Like, I have a dad who's a Trump supporter, and on top of that, doesn't believe in masks. He also is type 1 diabetic. Like, what if my dad goes to one of those rallies and gets it from the president just by shaking his hand or something? You know, like,
I think at that point, your dad might have deserved it.
Well, yeah, of course, but at the same time, he's
Mary,
still my dad.
Mary, I'm muting you right now, Mary. I love your voice, but no.
He's still my dad. Like, do I think he's a dumbass? Yeah, but I still have to be like, oh, it's my dad. I gotta worry about him because, like, who else am I supposed to get a ton of money from when he, finally dies off in the will? You know what I mean? Like, right. That's what I gotta worry.
I don't want your dad, for the record. I don't want your dad to die because I want to hear that story about a fucking gang sign book.
Yeah, dude. Like, exactly. I'm still trying to develop material from him. So
that's a good bit. That's a good, really good bit. I love that bit. What about you, Jake? What number are you giving this story?
I mean the higher numbers if you believe he had COVID, right?
So 10 is he had it for sure, and 1 is bullshit. He didn't have it.
I mean, like, we're talking serious on these topics. I mean, what do you believe from this guy? I mean, there's a whole Reddit page dedicated to all his contradictories, and every time he posts something on Twitter, he contradicted like 10 years before. So I don't know. I mean, it's surprising that he hasn't already had it. All the rallies he's done, all the people he does meet. I mean, if he did have it, I mean, like, what do you really believe? I don't know. And I mean, he's old as hell. He's old as hell. He eats Big Macs all the time. If he did have it, I don't think he would survive it. I don't know. I mean, like, they always Photoshop his gut and his chin, and his gut has a double chin. It's just, I don't know. This guy's like, I don't know. This guy's weird. This guy, I mean, but he's funny. Like, from a comedian standpoint, you got to admit he's funny. Fuck his
he's fucking
policies.
Hilarious as fuck, man. He is.
Right. And he's he's savage as hell. But I mean, I'm gonna say 5, man, because I'm like, I don't know.
In between?
I had it and I didn't feel shit. Yeah, I'm a diabetic.
Oh, you just
I'm a type 2 diabetic.
So you asymptomatic. Okay.
No, I tested positive back in May, and I did my own quarantine.
Means you don't have the obvious symptoms.
Yeah, that's what it means. You're not having the obvious symptoms, but you can carry. You're just a carrier.
I guess I carried it. I don't know, but I'm diabetic. And they were pitching it as diabetics. You're fucked with it. Like, you have no chance. And I didn't feel a damn thing.
Wow.
So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. This guy is full of shit. So, what do you believe? Yeah, I'll go 5.
All right, Ty. What's your number you giving the story?
I'm gonna say 10, optimistically, because if that fucking fat fuck can survive it, that'll be great. That kid's way healthier than him. I can tell you that.
He's like, I look way healthier than him. Okay, like Mary just said. Mary said he had a fucking feces from fucking kids, fucking whatever they gave him.
I'll eat whatever. I don't care. Dude, hey, on the COVID thing, for real, if anybody out there is a doctor that has anything to do with the trials for the vaccine, fucking come inject it into my eyes. I don't care. I'll try anything as long as I can go outside again. Help me.
You're so intense by that. That scared me.
I know.
Why, dude? I'm so tired of being in my goddamn house. This is bullshit. God. If Trump's gonna have rallies and stuff, let's just get it going. Let's everybody go outside. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
I think at this point, Ty will take any injection.
Right?
Yeah, straight up, dude. I don't care.
What's your number, co-host?
I'm teetering more towards the 10 because he didn't look too well or too healthy when he got out.
Especially with this picture, he was wheezing when he got up to that podium.
Yeah, he didn't look too well. His breathing looked really labored, if you ask me. And then on top of that, a lot of people in the White House have it, including Kellyanne Conway's daughter, Claudia. She has it, and she's the one that hates her mom. So, she wouldn't lie about, any of this. And she was the one telling people like, yeah, my mom has it. And then her mom had to like grab the phone away from her. You know that whole story. But I definitely think that he had it, and I just think he's pumped on steroids, because you should have seen. I mean, you've seen his tweets; like, it was crazy. It looked straight something from like the Flat Earth Society. Like, it was just crazy tweet after crazy tweet. So I definitely think his system is pumped.
Yeah.
Full of drugs.
He was on his Kanye shit for sure. Just blasting them out. Full caps, dude. All caps.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Next story, guys. Let's keep this Trump train going. I guess you notice or not, but the Democrats are suggesting that the new Supreme Court justice that Trump's about to nominate, the rumor has it that they're trying to overturn the Obamacare, aka the Affordable Care Act. That is what's happening. And if they overturn the Obamacare Act, it would it's basically 133 million Americans will be disqualified from coverage because they'll have pre-existing conditions. That's what Obamacare is for. It's for people that pre-existing conditions, and 21 million people will be out of insurance, health insurance, period, if they overturn the Obamacare Act. And Trump said on Twitter just today, and I got to do with my Trump voice. I don't know. I can't read it without using Trump voice when I read it. We will have health care, which is far better than Obamacare at a far lower cost, bigger premium reduction. People with pre-existing conditions will be protected on an even higher level than now. Highly unpopular, highly unfair individual. Mandate already terminated. You're welcome. What is your first reaction hearing that they might be canceling Obamacare when they get the Supreme Court justice into office, if that happens? Ty, what's your reaction?
I mean, admittedly, I don't know much about that due to the fact that I'm like benefit from my job. The thing that's a strange decision America made, though, was tying healthcare to corporate employment at a pretty early stage. That was a strange decision a little bit. So I mean, I disagree with people losing their healthcare. Obviously, we should be able to. If we are the greatest country in the world, we should be able to get healthcare. You shouldn't be scared to get sick and not be able to pay for it. On top of that, though. What was he said? What did you just say? He said it's much better and cheaper.
He said he's coming out with a better version of Obamacare that's going to be a whole lot cheaper, lower premium, and inexpensive to the common people, and it'll cover pre-existing condition as well. And he says, "You're welcome."
Hey, there's one thing that I know about how the world works, and it's that the better shit is always cheaper. That's how that is an obvious thing. He's going to accomplish that for sure, right? That's a. I don't know, man. Kid's wild. I don't know what this bitch is. She apparently the lady too that they're trying to put in the Supreme Court's like been a judge for 4 days or so. So I don't know what we got going on here, dude. It's just wild.
That's funny. What's your first reaction, Mary, on this story?
My first reaction is that, I agree with Ty. Like, I don't think that our that health insurance or healthcare, should be tied to your job. And, at the very least, I think that there should be a public option. Cause that's what, like the first goal of Obamacare was like to create a public option. You know what I mean? Like, this is the government program that you can buy, if you don't have it at work. Right. And so basically, I mean, I hope that I read this correctly whenever I read about this before, but so basically the public option, because it would be typically cheaper, per month for your premium, that it would compete with, the big insurance companies, and it would make them lower their prices. And so my biggest thing is that I think it's an ethical problem. And I know that there's a lot of my libertarian friends and stuff that, think that, basically that it's slavery. You're enslaving doctors if healthcare is a right. And I'm like, is that really what it is? Is it? Are they picking cotton in the 1700s? That's
Right.
what we're hearing this to.
Right.
So I think that, and I have Obamacare. Like, I wouldn't have health insurance or healthcare accessibility if I didn't have Obamacare.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have insurance as an adult until, I mean, I'm a fucking musician. Like I went to Planned Parenthood, like for, like lady exams and shit. And then they were like, we can't have Planned Parenthood here. So like they opened up like a 40 Days for Life at the Planned Parenthood place. Like after they ran it out of town, and it's like, well, like, do y'all do pap smears? And they're like, no. I mean, I feel like healthcare has to be accessible. And my big thing is that, like, I have a lot of pro-life friends. I have very, like, my friends really span the spectrum, and my pro-life friends that are Democrats are very intensely involved with community support and like helping people, because they think that being pro-life means that you have to actually create a culture of life. And part of the culture of life is taking care of your people. But, rich people don't have to worry about that shit. So I don't think they really care.
You're right. Facts. Diego, what's your take on this first reaction to this story? Canceling Obamacare.
Yeah, man. I mean, it goes back to what I said before. Like, this guy, he's just full of lies. I mean, he tweeted that saying it's going to be cheaper and better. I mean, just everything he's tweeted about that's for the common people, it's always, fucked us in some way. So, I mean, him saying that, him tweeting that, it's right before the election. Of course, he's going to say that. If he would have say the truth, then it would be bad for business for his campaign. So with all that, I mean, I agree with Ty too. That's some real shit, man. Like, we're all humans, like, why can't we, get sick and get the free healthcare that we need? Right. I mean, it should be a human right. But I mean, this guy's just full of shit, man. I mean, he's just talking a bunch of bullshit, trying to get his votes in, trying to make sure he secures. And then the crazy thing that he said, if he loses, he ain't going nowhere. I mean, he's just saying all the things that like how y'all said before, that for the campaign, all his people are telling him what to say, and he's sick as hell right now. So, or supposedly, I mean, who knows? But it's all bullshit, man. He's just trying to feed anybody that's on the fence about voting for him or not. This helps them vote for him. So that's all it is.
Yeah, well said. What about you, Jake? First reaction.
Since still of healthcare, and I have government healthcare thanks to the VA.
Don't rub it in, motherfucker. Okay.
Well, no, actually, this is the thing is, I got to tell you right now, I've thought a lot about healthcare a lot of times because of everything. Because, like, I want my friends to have healthcare. Like, I didn't go to fucking war so then people would just die in the streets just because they're fucking poor.
Wow.
Like, that's not what I did. I did
for the
that,
record, bro. Let's cut you off. Thanks for your service, by the way, man.
Thank you.
Yes.
No problem.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, here's the thing: is like you look at what they're saying. They're saying like, oh, it's going to be cheaper for people. What people are they talking about? They're not talking about you and me. They're not talking about the average person. No, you know what they're talking about? They're talking about companies, because companies are now people, according to the eyes of the government. So now the government is treating those as people because they have more money than a person would. So they have more voting power, more assets for them to actually run the government. It's so ridiculous whenever you listen to some of these things. And once you actually are like, because I've dealt with the government. My dad was government. I was doing government stuff when I was in the military. Like, there's so many little terms, whistleblow moves and stuff that they do through the whole thing. That, like, that's all it is. He's not saying anything like, oh, you're gonna get better healthcare. No, it means companies are gonna get a better deal to screw you over on your healthcare. That's what it is. And you know what, Democrats, if you're out there, you're listening right now, you want to know how you make healthcare available to everyone, fix the VA. Take that as a project. Fix the VA first. Fix it for everybody, because guess what? Republicans love to rub that in y'all's faces. Just like, oh, you want government health care? Guess what? The VA is government health care. So you fix that. Then you expand it to everybody in America. Then you get veterans special perks to basically be like, hey, thank you for your service. There you go. Because guess what? Right there, Republicans can't even say anything against you. What are they going to say? Oh, I'm going to fix the VA. No, don't do that. You can't do that. Oh, so Republicans don't care about veterans? Like, I don't know how many years I've said this about healthcare. Just like fix the VA and use that as the standard for government healthcare.
Wow. That's a good insight. What's your first reaction, my co-host?
Jake for president.
I know that's a very, very insightful thing.
That is quite insightful. But I agree with everybody here. When it comes to health, that is just a human right. It's basic. It's basic. If you're a human being, you deserve to get health care. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And doctors, that's not slavery. You know what I'm saying? Doctors will still get paid. That's why we pay the taxes. We pay our taxes so the state can dole out. There's so much money. Somebody who is a grant writer, they tell me there's so much money. There's so much money that states have collected that's why they give them out in various programs. So we're never underfunded. Like there should never ever be a shortage of taking care of their citizens. This should never ever happen because states do have a lot of money coming in from taxes. And Obamacare has been very helpful for a musician like myself. You know, I'm still on it. I have it, and it's been great, you know. So, and for a lot of my adult years, I had no insurance. Once I turned 26, it was like I was done. Like there was no insurance to be had. So yeah, so I'm very grateful that this happened. And of course, it's not perfect because, you know, there are opposing sides that are just like, no, we need to make it like this so people can make a profit and make money and all this stuff because we're a capitalistic society. That's what it is. But he ain't gonna do shit. Like he's a failed business person, you know, like he's not worth anything. And he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just making all these false claims and false promises. He just never delivers. He's just on steroids.
Yeah, I'm with everybody. Everybody. There's no wrong. Nobody was wrong on tonight with this when it comes to health insurance. I think it should be a human right for us to have insurance for free. What bothers me was his tweet when he says he's gonna have a cheaper premium and he's gonna cover pre-existing conditions. Then it ends with "You're welcome." That's the part that fucking triggered me. I was like, "You ain't done shit yet,
dude.
This shit hasn't even happened yet. What are you talking about?" He makes like he's already done it. Like it's mission accomplished. We landed on the moon, guys. Everybody go home. You're welcome,
dude. That's the same way I felt.
A weird thing to say.
That's the same way I felt when in his like presidential debate where he's like, "I fixed the VA," and I was like, "Really? I'm still waiting on that email." You know, like.
He just like Diego says, he's a fucking clown, man. He's funny. He really is funny. Like I think 10 years from now we'll be reading shit like they're gonna do a play on Trump and people gonna be reading out his tweets and people be like, oh, I remember when he said that. That's hilarious. Because he says shit. He says it and he doesn't think of. Does he think about his consequences when he says it? I don't know. He's such an insane person. But for him to say you're welcome, like he's already accomplished the healthcare problem in America, that's what's troublesome to me. And he's pandering. He's trying to get more votes because he's behind in polls and votings and all that stuff. So he's trying to get people to vote for him. But this ain't the way to do it, bro. That's not how it works. Like insurance should be fucking free for everybody. I mean, look at the United States. Look at the United Kingdom. It's free. Insurance is free. Yeah. We fought the motherfuckers to become our own country, but we're so ass backwards when it comes to fucking healthcare. You know what I mean? They have free insurance in their fucking country.
Yeah, but they don't have guns.
And they don't have guns. So we have guns. We want fucking capitalized insurance. And the English are going, you guys are savages. Like you don't give a fuck about your citizen at all. It should be a God-given right to have free insurance. And if people say, well, we have to tax more people. No, tax the churches.
For real. It's pretty baller.
Billions of dollars. The churches do not pay tax on anything. If you start taxing the churches like they do in fucking England, then yes, everybody should have free insurance because guess what? We have money going back to the government.
Right, exactly. But instead they spend it on dominatrices.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start adopting that "you're welcome" thing. Just saying "you're welcome" for shit that I claim. That's pretty. That's baller as fuck.
Dude, I can't wait.
Dude is balling.
Dude, I can't wait until I'm married and I can tell my wife like I took out the trash. You're welcome. You know, like.
You got to do the handshake. You got to always do that. Like you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
or just tweet it to her.
All right, guys, let's keep this story crazy train going. Today on Facebook made a historical change when it came to anti-Semitism. They just said that if you on Facebook just reverse their stance on Holocaust denial, it will be banned from all their social platform. So if you're going to make any post about the Jews being the Holocaust being fake and not real, they are going to delete that from their page. They said that they're banning all content that denies or distorts the Holocaust. They announced that today with a statement saying, our decision is supported by the well-documented rise in anti-Semitism globally and the alarming level of ignorance about the Holocaust, especially among young people. What do you guys think about Facebook finally getting their fucking act together when it comes to anti-Semitism in America? What's your first reaction with that story, Diego?
Anti-Semitism. I mean, like, how many museums have to open for you not to believe it?
Right.
There's like, I don't know, and I mean, and then you look at what's his name, Mark Zuckerberg. That is the whitest boy I have ever seen. He is shining so bright in that picture. He's almost the color of the Facebook. Yes, Jake. Yeah, definitely. Like he's, I don't know, man. That dude's weird, man. That dude's really weird. But I mean, like, yeah, Kujanta, how you said, it's about time. Shit, like, and then what? Are your stock prices going down? That you got to bring that out now? Election coming up, like, it's just, man, it's all, I don't know, that guy's weird, but it's about time. It's good that they're doing that, and they need to cut down on a lot of other bullshit, not just the anti-Semitism. So it's like, maybe this is step one, but shit, I mean, he's a coder himself. Like, shit, get to it. Just type some shit up and let's go. Like, man, make it better. You know, all these damn fucking racists and everybody allowing them to have a platform for what? For what, man? They don't need it. You know, if they want a platform, go to the damn, I don't know, stockyards or something and get a megaphone. But yeah, it's about time they cut down on that shit, man. It's a long time coming. And Zuckerberg, he's a weird dude. And I mean, like, who knows what he's thinking? Like, he has a long neck too. Did you see that picture? Like, go back to that real quick. Look at his neck.
That's what people with long necks.
That's a very long neck, man. It's a very long neck and a very strong Adam's apple. And why does he have two fists like that?
I just love how you just go back to the neck. Yeah, go back. Bring that picture up by the neck again. Let's see that again one more time. All right, what's your take, Ty? What's your first reaction?
I'm a neck guy.
See?
Yo, hey, Mark Zuckerberg, you're a Jewish person.
Right?
What took you so fucking long?
Right.
Right? Like, what are we doing, man? And dude, here's the one thing about Facebook, though. There's just some really obviously insane people on there, and it's very fun to read sometimes. I'll be honest with you. I enjoyed that part of Facebook sometimes. Now, does it need to be deleted? Yeah, absolutely. So let's just get that out of the way, of course. But if we keep deleting everything that's wild, Facebook's going to become way less fun. I'm a little worried about that, I'll be honest. But yeah, I don't know what Zuckerberg's doing, waiting to I mean, how has it not always been? Like, it's like you just can't. How is that not like a hate crime or something to be like, nah, that didn't happen? That's just wild.
It's insane. That's an insane story. What about you, Jake? What's your first reaction?
First things first is I gotta say is like, I get that like everyone's like, oh man, they're just now, you know, getting after the Holocaust deniers and stuff. But it's like, what about the flat earthers? Like, we figured out that the earth was round a long time before the Holocaust happened, you know,
Right.
Like they should have done it in groups. You know what it is? They're working backwards. They first got the QAnon people, and then they're like, okay, Holocaust. You know, they skipped, you know, Sandy Hook because they're like, oh, that's still a little ooh for them. You know, like, and then eventually they're gonna get flat earthers and then come back to Sandy Hook and be like, okay, we got this figured out now. You know, like that's, and not only that, but who am I supposed to argue tomorrow with on a Tuesday? Like,
that's funny.
Dude,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Dude, I don't know if you've
The
seen
entertainment value is lowering.
I don't know if you've seen my Facebook, but anytime I have like those deniers, like especially QAnon people, like Jesus, I argue with them and just like pick fun at them and just being like, how can you not believe in this? Like it's there. Like Hitler was a thing, you know?
Right.
Right.
Like people are like, yeah, World War II, that was the war, you know? Like
that's funny. Yeah, Victoria, longtime viewer of the show, she says, okay, well, if they can block that, why can't they block racist posts? Imagine how much calmer things could be if one person was blocked from sharing racist posts. That's a good insight, Victoria. What about you, Mary? What's your first reaction about Facebook blocking anti-Semitism?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, he's Jewish, so I mean, yeah, I feel like he's late to the party on that, you know. But like, I don't know. For me, like, I don't understand how people can really be like truly like openly racist or like openly like anti-Muslim or just like xenophobic, like in general. Like, cause I feel like that is something that, you know, traditionally people hid, you know, and then like all of a sudden, like people are like ballsy as fuck, just like saying horrible shit like in public, you know, on Facebook and like losing their jobs and everything else. And I mean, if that's not like, if the fear of like judgment and shunning like from the community like isn't enough to shut them the fuck up, then like, I mean, people don't have a right to have a Facebook. Like, I feel like that's part of like needs to be part of the conversation is that I feel like a lot of people feel entitled to having a Facebook because it's just been like this general platform, but you're not guaranteed a platform like with freedom of speech. You're guaranteed the ability to say your shit, you know, but you don't get to just like say it on Facebook just because you fucking want to.
Yeah. The internet's been dangerous for that because people that are insane can find other people that are insane.
So Mary, hold up, Ty. Mary, you're in this choppy.
I'm choppy?
Yeah, your internet's choppy. You was breaking up.
I don't know. She seems fine to me.
Yeah, it feels fine to me too.
I mean, now it feels fine, but first it was choppy for a second while she was talking. All right, what you take, my co-host?
Well, like everyone says here, finally, like what the hell took him so long? Like, and you know what? He reminds me of Data from Star Trek. Like that's exactly. He always reminds me of that. He just has like this blank look on his face all the time. But yeah, finally. I mean, I don't know why it took him this long. I don't know why he kept dodging questions over the years. Because it's not like people haven't said anything and people haven't raised questions to him before. It's not like this hasn't happened. But now why all of a sudden? Like I just don't understand why he didn't take action sooner. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it just makes people believe that he was kind of a Trump supporter. That's what a lot of people believe, you know, because he didn't take that action when he should have from the beginning. I mean, they've been touting this anti-Semitism stuff for a very long time.
You gotta remember, Steve, most billionaires are conservatives because they got to keep their money. So they go for whoever's going to keep them to saving their money.
Right.
Because they work for a company.
Yeah, and it makes me question like how much they're for their people. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I think Zuckerberg is kind of a classic example of somebody who doesn't really care about his people, doesn't really care about the history of what his people went through. And he's just there to make money. That's it. but I think he's feeling the pressure. Probably his stocks went down. Probably that, money talks in this world. And that's when he's like, okay, I'm finally going to do something about it. I hope we don't get shut down on Facebook again, because that'll be like the third time in a row. But yeah.
Facebook started off as a way to rate girls based on looks. So it's not like his moral compass started in a really good place and now he's fucked off.
That's right. That makes sense.
True.
Hey, this is the crazy part, because this is 2020. Facebook started in 2004, guys.
That's wild.
And I was on there
16 years ago. So you mean to tell me that 365 days to a year, times that by fucking 16 years. That's a long time for him to wake out his fucking slumber and go, you know what? I'm Jewish. This is bad. Like, dude, he's a capitalist. Like, he's the epitome of capitalism right there.
Right.
This guy right here, he's worth $70 billion.
He matches his logo in the background.
He's a billionaire. He's a fucking James Bond villain. Look at him.
He's wearing a blue sweater, white skin. He matches the Facebook logo.
That's what I'm saying.
The Facebook logo, yes.
That's what I'm saying, dude. $70 billion, man. Started in 2004. He could give a shit about the fucking Holocaust, man. He's doing this shit because, like you said, Mystina, he's probably getting some pressure because he was denying the Russians fucking Spygate shit for Russia forever because they paid for the WikiLeaks to leak this shit on fucking Facebook. So he was taking all that money from Russia, and the shit actually determined the president of the United States. Literally 4 years ago. So if anybody's not watched this documentary, I advise you guys to watch this on Netflix called Social Dilemma.
Yes.
Please watch that shit because it will make so much sense what we're going through right now. So him saying something about the Holocaust now being anti-Semitic and whoever posted, he'll take you off of the feed. He should have been done this, but they want to create this fear. They want to give you anxiety. They want to have you mad. It's all about the algorithm of how you feel. So it's like they want people like that. But eventually, guys, they're going to have different kinds of Facebooks. I think Facebook is going to start branching out to different subcultures, subgroups of people. Whoever likes certain stuff, that's all you're going to see. And for some people that like all this, you're going to see that. It's going to break down. It's coming. The internet, social media has not been that long. It's still a baby company. It's only been around for 16 years. So they're still working out the kinks. And I think that's eventually what's going to happen. If you're going to be into hate group, you can go, you have your own little Facebook department and you can see all you want to see and be fine with that shit. But I think mashing everything together with everybody is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
All right, guys, next story, because we have a music act and I think she's really good. I don't know yet. We'll find out. We have a birthday today. You won't believe it. But Wolverine, Hugh Jackman.
Oh, okay.
Is 52 years old today. Ladies and gentlemen, do you have a favorite moment from Hugh Jackman or favorite movie? Anything that stands out for you? Let's go with Diego. Do you fuck with Hugh Jackman?
Oh yeah, Hugh Jackman. Yeah, man, he's Wolverine. I mean, who else can replace him as Wolverine?
Right.
There's a couple you could probably it's debatable, but I mean, it's got to be Wolverine, and I love all the comic book movies. And I mean, like, hell, look how old he is, and that's a great head of hair. It really is, and his neck is normal sized.
I'm surprised you say shit about his neck, though. You didn't say nothing about his neck.
Yeah, it's normal. It's normal size, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't have to, I looked at it and I'm like, that's a normal neck. I don't have to make fun of it. It's a really nice neck, and it's nothing like Zuckerberg's or that other cast member. I forgot her name. So
cast member from NCIS.
It looks like he always stretching.
Oh my god,
they're both really good at yoga. It's just, but no, Hugh Jackman, that's my boy, man. And he was on that. Have y'all seen that French movie he did? What was it something Miserables or something like that?
Oh,
that dude can sing.
Miserables.
Yeah. What's it called again? What's it called?
Les
What's it called?
Les Miserables.
Okay, Les Miserables. Okay, I said it in Spanish. That's my bad.
Les Miserables.
Good save. What about you, Jake? Do you have a good memory from from Hugh Jackman? Any movies?
Oh yeah, dude. Like anytime him and Ryan Reynolds like interact with each other,
Oh my,
dude,
that's
like
fucking
on
dope.
Twitter, dude.
Comedy gold.
Comedy gold. Like I do have to disagree with Diego though when it comes to like Wolverine, only because as a comic book fan, I'm like, no, Wolverine is a lot shorter. Like if he was just 5'5", you know, then it would have been perfect. But you know, we haven't found the right person who's that size yet. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But one day
we'll find a short Wolverine. What about you, Ty? Any fond moments from?
I fucking love Hugh Jackman, bro. And if you want a short Wolverine, dude, we got the guy. It's just Mark Wahlberg. Wolverine should be a Bostonian guy. But no, hold up. Hugh Jackman.
Hey man, I'm Wolverine. What's up, man?
Yeah. Hey, what's the deal, man? Yeah, you're like, holy shit, this is way better. Hugh Jackman, fantastic singer. There's one thing though. I got beef with Hugh a little bit. Whenever he did the last one, Logan or whatever it was called, he was yoked as shit. And he went on all those things at like those morning shows, and they're like, "Oh my God, what are you doing, Hugh?" And he'd be like, "Oh well, I got this trainer and all these things and that." And what he should have said was steroids, because there's no fucking way that a 48-year-old man can have veins popping out of his goddamn eyeballs without steroids. I don't know why actors need to lie like they're like working their shit off. Yeah, you did some steroids too. It's fine. Your job is just look like goddamn a superhero, so it's fine. Just say steroids, please, Hugh.
Just say steroids, yeah.
Come out and tell us.
What about you, Mary? Are you fond of the Hugh Jackman?
I'm not like a huge like action movie person, but like you know, he like did a lot of theater and stuff before he was
he's a classically trained actor,
yeah. And so I did watch this interview with him once. Where he was talking about how like he didn't piss like before he went out to sing this like big part in a musical, and then he like to hit this like high note for like a long like sustained time, you know, he like released his bladder and just peed all over himself so that he could hit his notes, and I was like, that's dedication. But also his wife is thick, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, she does not look like that's his wife at all. That's crazy. Yeah, and she's older.
She looks like she's her age. You know,
yeah, she's older than him. She's got a couple of ages over him. I think she's like 6-7 years older than him.
Oh.
Miss Steen, what's your take on the Hugh birthday?
I really do like him. I like him a lot as an actor. He's a family man. As far as I know, he's been really loyal to his wife. And I think that's amazing because Hollywood is very weird, and good for him. You know, he aged very, very well.
He really did. I think there'll never be another Wolverine. Sorry, Jake. But there'll be never Wolverine because he was so good at Wolverine, man. I can't picture anybody because traditionally Wolverine is a short.
That's all I'm saying.
I get that. But it's not a lot of short actors that had that raspy voice. I mean, like Hugh sold that raspy ass fucking voice. A little fun fact: he was actually they wanted to give Wolverine to Russell Crowe.
Yeah,
Russell Crowe was supposed to play Wolverine, but Russell Crowe thought that at the time, you got to remember, like in the 90s, like the late 90s, if you did a superhero movie, that means your career is about to be over with. That's like it was like it was a angel of death type of shit. He didn't want to touch that shit. So he was classically trained too. So he just did Gladiator, and he did all these really good movies. He's like, I can't be playing no dumbass cartoon thing. So he said, give it to my guy named Hugh Jackman. He's a Broadway actor, and he was doing Oklahoma in New York City on Broadway. So they both have the same agent. So the agent was like, yo, you want to audition for some shit called Wolverine? He didn't even know what fucking Wolverine was. He literally did not know what Wolverine was because he was like, he's so goofy, he didn't know what it was. So he started Googling Wolverine, going, that's Wolverine? He's like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to be. So he goes there. They've already been shooting X-Men, the first one, for like 3 weeks in, but he just kept skipping the Wolverine scenes. So when he showed up, he just wooed Brian Barber, fucking stole the show, and he just said, all right, cool, we'll make you Wolverine. And he's been Wolverine ever since. And just, he's never done any action movies. That was his first action movie ever.
Yo, speaking of Russell Crowe, kid's not looking good these days.
No.
No. Hey, what happened, Russ?
He should have took that Wolverine role, man, because he got the role. He got the fucking.
What happened, Russ?
Yeah, man.
What happened was he didn't get that Wolverine gig, and like
it's been a long time since The Gladiator. And
are you not entertained?
Yeah, he looks like. Yeah, Russell Crowe looked like he ate Wolverine. That's what he looked like.
For real. God damn, man.
All right, we do have our music act for the night. Miss Dina, are you excited?
Yes, because I love her voice.
She has an amazing voice. For the record, Mary, you sound like I already told Mary. You sound like Tracy Chapman had sex with Janis Joplin, had a baby. That fusion of voice.
Yes,
have you got the Tracy Chapman comparison before?
No.
Really?
No.
Well, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. All right, guys. She's about to, like I said, she's dropping an album this Friday called LA Again. It's available at every music stream site in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Mary Charlotte Young.
Woo.
The Pacific is cold, it's deep and it's dark. A vanity mirror for the moon and the stars. The fault line hills are rolling and scarred like my skin, tattooed and tongue-tied, half drunk on gin. You won't catch me dead in LA again. No, you won't catch me dead in LA again. There was a man in leather and chains. He told me he loved me, so I changed my name. The bottom fell out before baby came. Come she did. To all the boys I've loved, to all the girls I have been, you won't catch me dead in LA again. No, you won't catch me dead in LA again. Searching for something I can't explain, longing for you to remember my name. I shot for the moon, but I missed just the same. I never win, but if I never been nothing, I can't be a has-been. You won't catch me dead in LA again. No, you won't catch me dead in LA. Actors and singers, gold diggers, gunslingers, playing their parts. California dreamers, I felt everything slip through my fingers in the end. I live in the shadows of all of my wishes. You won't catch me dead in LA again. No, you won't catch me dead in LA again.
Oh, do I do one or two? Do I do two?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Please.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
please.
like, I don't know what's happening.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
doing.
Hell
Please, you're
yeah.
doing 2 songs. You better do 2 songs, girl.
All right, cool. All right, so yeah, this next one that was LA again, and then this one is sorry, I'm eating my hair apparently. This next one is called Wonderful.
He's not going to be gaining a lot of ground. He's not going to be gaining a lot of ground. He's not going to be gaining.
If desire was a painting, if loneliness had a hue, the tallest building would be my canvas, and all I'd paint is you. If your love was an oak tree, and mine the morning dew, I'd cover you in kisses when the day is new. My body was an altar, yours was a shrine. They would sing to you praises, covered me in turpentine. Come to me when I am lonely. Come to me when I call. Don't let me be the only one to fall. If your heart was a raven riding on the wind, I'd pull an arrow from my quiver and you'd come down again. If you was a minder and I was made of coal, I'd kick up my dust, fill your lungs till you're cold. If your smile shines like a penny on the tracks, I'd wish for a train to run you over flat. Come to me when I am lonely. Come to me when I call. Don't let me be the only one to fall. Run you over. Desire was a painting, loneliness had a hue, the tallest building would be my canvas, and all I'd paint is you.
Woo!
It makes that song.
I like it.
Wow.
Bravo.
Mary, I was talking shit about you earlier, Mary, but it's all love. But man, you are a very, very talented musician.
Thanks.
I could tell because you weren't even looking at your notes. You know your song, and I could just tell the passion from when you were singing. You have a very beautiful voice, so I'm definitely gonna check you out when you release your album. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome, man. Because
Absolutely.
we have singers on our show, right, Miss Dina, and they all do cover people covers. She did all original, 3 original songs.
Yeah.
That was, man, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
We're different in Brian, bro.
I see that. Don't try to
It's
claim
different over here.
that.
I'm definitely going to listen to your songs, even though you said something about my dad. Even like it's okay.
Hey, you know what? It'll be awesome.
Oh, Jake's the best.
Jake, let your dad listen to her songs. Like, you like that
Dude,
song? Like, yeah. That bitch wanted you dead, Dad.
No, I'm gonna let him listen to it and then have him watch the episode.
That's fucked up.
Oh my god, that's amazing. All right, so we do have a tradition.
While y'all are reading the,
Okay, I
the
gotta do
gangster
one more
book.
story. I gotta do one more story before we close the show. I don't know if you guys know who this is. This is Will Chamberlain.
Well, the still, bro.
He is one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He passed away today.
No shit.
I'm not today. I'm sorry. It's the anniversary of his death. He died
I was about to say, I think
this
he's been
day,
gone
but
for a
not
while.
actual today. He died on this date. So he scored 100. He's the only basketball player to ever score 100 points at a game.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is when he played for the Philadelphia 76ers. This was in the late 60s. He scored 100 points. And I don't know if you guys are basketball people, but he is one of the great. He was Shaq before Shaq. You know what I mean? But to me, what's impressive to me was he has had sex with over 1,000 women.
That's pretty impressive.
Jesus.
He wrote it on this. He had a tell-all book. So my panel, what's more impressive? Scoring 100 points in a basketball game or sleeping with over 1,000 women in a year?
What a question.
In a year. And he did that in a fucking, I said it again.
He did that in a year?
In a year.
In 1 year.
1 year?
1 year. So what's impressive?
So he had like multiple a day? That's insane.
I don't know. I wasn't there with him.
Fucking running through it, bro.
What's more impressive? Jake, scoring 100 points in the game or fucking 100 chicks in a year?
I am glad this one came to me first. As a basketball fan, I have always loved basketball since the first memory that I've ever known. Mainly because go Spurs go, but at the same time, I gotta tell you right now, I was raised by a single dad who also used to use me to pick up women. So it's like, which one's more impressive? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, when you have money and fame, the 1,000 women, not that impressive. 100 points in a game, hell yeah, that's impressive as shit. That's impressive as shit. That yes, that should be the picture, not a picture with him with 1,000 girls, because everyone's gonna be like, yeah, you had money and fame.
Right. What about you, Mary? What's more impressive?
I don't think that I'm impressed that much by the 1,000 women, because I don't see any statistics about how many he actually made come.
That's the artist in you. You're so introspective.
That's vital information.
You saw deeper than sex. You saw deeper than that. I like that. So you're going with 100 points. So 100 points more impressive.
I'm gonna go with 100 points. Yeah.
All right. What about you, Diego?
I mean, look, man, when you're that tall and that athletic, I think anybody could score 100 points. When I play basketball against my uncles, I score 1,000.
That's funny.
That's in one game because they're all short and they're all still wearing their cement work boots. But 1,000 women in 1 year, I mean, even with Jake, I know you're still a virgin, Jake, but even with the fame and money,
you're still a virgin.
I mean, it's like even with the fame and money, that's multiple in 1 day. I mean, them weekends must have been fire as hell. But 1,000 women in 1 day, and he didn't Magic Johnson it. He came out with no AIDS, so that's impressive. That's impressive as hell. Like I don't know, 1,000 women, and that's 1 year, 365 days, 1,000. And I'm bad at math, but that's at least 2 a day.
400 is not that hard to do in a year, bro. I'm just saying. I've done it before, bro. Like taking me for my service and shit. Like I'm just saying, you called me out. Now I gotta talk shit to you, bro. Like I'm just saying, we should play one-on-one basketball. I'll score 100 points on you. We'll see what's up.
Bro, they call me Miguel Jordan in the hood. You better watch out.
So Ty, what you going with?
Yeah, I'm impressed that he documented that 1,000 shit. How does he know?
Over 1,000, by the way.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah. I wonder if he knows the number for real. Like at his house, he's got a little piece of paper with all this shit on it. Like 1,126. Yeah, that's what I'm impressed with. No, but it's got to be 100. I mean, if you're playing a professional sport, and you score what a team normally scores by yourself, then that's some real shit.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. What about you, my co-host? What's impressive? More impressive?
And his dick didn't fall off?
Yeah.
Nope.
Damn. Holy crap. I don't know. I mean, I think they're both athletic feats. Like really, like damn. Like that's exact. Like I know, like when my boyfriend wants to cuddle and stuff, like, and I'm
You know
tired,
what time it is.
I'm just like, oh man, like I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted thinking about it right now. And like he did it with like over 1,000 people. That's like pretty amazing. I think I'm kind of more impressed that he did it with more than 1,000 people. Like, first of all, it was like 1,000 women, and us ladies, we're just like pretty particular about who we have sex with. So to think that he actually like got those ladies to put their guard down and take their drawers off, like that's actually another impressive feat. So I don't know. I think sleeping with 1,000 people, that's pretty impressive.
And now one woman came out in public say he raped her, so he didn't Cosby none of them. That's pretty impressive. Like pretty impressive.
Are you telling me that you're like, okay, yeah, he could do 1,000 women, and like that's impressive? I'm sorry.
What you think?
Dude, I'm just saying, like, it's a statistics game. You got to get just the like 1% of the sluttiness. There's 7 billion people in the world. Getting 1,000 out of 1 billion, that's 1%.
No,
there are dudes who can't even get like.
There had to be some. There had to be some
with them.
Okay, so here's my take, guys. I'm so mad at this picture. I really am. You know why I'm mad at this picture?
Why?
They should put an extra 0 on that motherfucker. Okay, 1,000 women. That's fucking impressive, man. He's my fucking hero. Then Mary says she kind of fucked me up now. Now I'm thinking in my head, how many women were happy they were pleased after they fucked him? That's the question.
Yeah, he had to be tired.
You can't have a whole bunch of happy 1,000 women. They're gonna have some complaining and shit. They're gonna be like, he's like, baby, I just scored 100 points. I'm tired. I'm just gonna.
Mary knows that.
But it's still impressive nonetheless. Anyway, so we do have a tradition on our show. We call it Word of the Day, and you give us a word that you like and tell us why you're going with that word. So since Mary is our music act for tonight, we start with the music guest. What is your word of the day and why?
I didn't know we were going to do a word of the day.
You don't have to pressure. No pressure. I can get back with you whenever you're ready.
Okay, come back to me.
Diego, what's your word of the day and why?
My word of the day is spectacular.
Sweet.
And this is why, because I produced my first time producing a Spanish show at the Arlington Improv. We called it Vatos Chistosos y Amigos. And I was doing my Spanish set, and my Spanish is real broken because my parents are from Mexico, but I'm American. They got their citizenship later. But I couldn't say spectacular in Spanish, so that's the running joke now that everybody's at the show, because I was like espectacular. It just didn't come out. So that's my favorite word right now because I want to master that word. I got it in English, but I need to make it better in Spanish, and I don't want to make a joke about that because I'm telling you, the set wasn't going good. That joke wasn't going good. And then when I said that got a harder laugh than all the other jokes. So that's how you know how bad it was. Oh, wow. But yeah, it's spectacular. That's my word.
I like it. Jake, what's your word of the day, sir?
Perseverance. Yeah. And why? Because look, there's going to be a ton of fucking haters out there no matter what you're trying to do. And you know what? The statistics might be stacked behind you, but if you persevere and you go through these trials and tribulations that you have to go through, this whole rigmarole that we call life, you could be successful. You don't know. Like, until you try, like, why are you going to say no before you try?
Right?
Yeah, there you go.
Very insightful. Very insightful. Ty, what's your word today, sir?
Rest. I feel like everybody's tired right now. It's a tiring time in life, just across the world in general. Take care of yourself. Don't stretch yourself too thin worrying about all this stuff. Get some rest.
Sweet. Mary?
I think I'm gonna go like riff on Jake's and say like motivation. It's like everybody's everybody is tired right now, but if you can like just get the motivation to get out of bed, motivation to make your coffee, motivation to like fucking stick with it and just do your best. It doesn't, like, your best doesn't have to be the best in the world. Just like be motivated to just do the damn thing,
Yeah, I like it. Motivate. Michael, do you have a word for our lovely panel and viewers?
B. You know, there's a lot of people that are still very anxious and nervous about our current situation. There's a lot of anxiety. So the best thing that I can really say at the moment is just be. You know, just be calm, be cool. It sounds like a song, like Desiree. What's that name? Desiree. You gotta be bad. You gotta be wrong. Yes, come on, Mary. You better. Yes.
Mary, Mary, can you do Tracy Chapman at all?
That's
No.
not Tracy Chapman.
I said, do you do any Tracy Chapman songs?
I don't. She's a way better guitar player than me.
You got a fast car.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
more of a
you look like fucking
songwriter.
have a
I'm not
fast
like excellent
So
at
you don't do any covers at all? No covers?
I do some covers, but like, I mean,
What
for
do
the
you cover?
most part, my covers are like old country songs.
Soccer. Come on.
Bands that open up for Trump, okay?
Yeah, Jake, sometimes it gets real awkward.
What old cover song do you play? What old cover song do you play?
Me?
Yeah. What old cover songs do you play?
Like I do some Hank Williams songs. I do some Johnny Cash tunes. I
Give us
do.
some Johnny Cash. Give us some Johnny Cash. Play some Johnny Cash right quick. Just.
Ooh, Ring of Fire.
I haven't even done one in a while. I don't know why it's such.
Oh
Ring of
shit!
Fire.
Yeah! Y'all clap for her, bastards. Clap for her. She's doing one more time. Yeah. One more time. Hey, Charlotte. Yeah.
On a cold, dark night, there was someone killed neath the town hall light. There were few at the scene, but they all agreed that the slayer who ran looked a lot like me. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. The judge said, son, what is your alibi? If you were somewhere else, you won't have to die. And I spoke not a word, though it meant my life, for I had been in the arms of my best friend's wife. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave, the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. The scaffold is high, eternity near. She stood in the crowd, shed not a tear. But sometimes at night, when the crowing moans in a long black veil, she cries on my bones. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Nobody knows. walls burn me.
I wish I could do that cool whistle thing.
That was fucking phenomenal.
That was
Phenomenal.
awesome.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you so much, Mary. You're amazing. Amazing. Please go get our album, guys. Don't be a fucking dick. Go get our album this Friday. It's available at every music stream sites in the country. Go get the album. So it's time for you to plug your stuff. Plug if you got shows coming up. You got Venmo, Cash App, social media platform. Plug all your stuff
for
right
sure.
now. Diego. Oh, you want to go first? Okay, sure, Mary. Go ahead. I was gonna keep you last. I will save you for last because you got more important shit. I want you to save it for last. Diego, plug your stuff.
Oh man, thank you, man. First of all, thanks, Cool. Thanks, Mistina. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate this. I'm part of a comedy trio. We're Vatos Chistosos. We've been touring all over. Just had a Spanish show in San Antonio. You can find me on Instagram as Texas Chuckle, Twitter Texas Chuckle, Vatos Chistosos on Facebook, Vatos Chistosos Radio. We're definitely gonna have Cool on as a guest. We're coming back at the end of October. Vatos Chistosos. I also have an all-female comedy series coming out called Chistosas. Any female military member or female first responder will always have a free ticket to those shows. Just want to point that out. And yeah, man, just Diego Morales on Facebook, Texas Chuckle, and Vatos Chistosos forever, man. Thank you for everything. All love to everyone.
Yes, sir. What about you, Jake? What you got?
Well, all I got really is actually, first off, that was my Call of Duty VA Warfare mask, just in case y'all need to get that for my website, jakeisfunny.com, where I have my store. You can buy all my merch, which has all my logos on everything, like how I have. But at the same time, I also have a show coming up that we are actually going to have a contest going on Zoom, the application Zoom, with Failed to Render Comedy. We've been doing comedy in VR on AltSpace.
Nice.
And we've been trying to get more comedians involved to get into AltSpace. So we're having a contest. We're having a contest over Zoom where 50 comedians can enter. All right. You can go to the Failed to Render Comedy page to fill out the form to submit. It's a $10 entry. But the thing is that first place gets a VR headset. That is correct. You get a VR headset plus a feature spot in the Failed to Render Comedy Saturday show. They have shows on Thursday, which is a new Faces Showcase. Then Friday they have the International Showcase, where we have people from Australia, from China, from India, all over the place. Then Saturday, we have the main event, which is the Saturday All-Star Show. And that's what you're going to be getting, is if you actually win first place, you get a feature spot on the on the All-Star Comedy Show in VR. And you get a VR headset. Second and third place also get prizes as well. We are actually releasing the form today. After this interview, this show right now, we're going to be releasing the form so all comedians can sign up. There can only be 50 comedians. Again, it is a $10 entry, but think about the VR headset you're going to get. It's a $300 headset. Plus you get time online with the Failed to Render Comedy, which we have been doing so many great things with Big Al. We've done Mike Vin. We've had so many comedians from all.
Oh.
I think you ran out of time, guys. A commercial.
Sorry, I unplugged my headset for a second.
Mistina, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the longest time the person has ever took to promote anything. Jesus Christ, right? Jake. Well, get to the meaning. Get where you going. Where you going with this? I know you're high as fuck. I know you are.
Failed to Render. That's it. That's all it is. VR comedy. It's coming to you. All right. The pandemic has made it possible.
Victoria said, I love Jake's energy. He needs late night show. Ha ha ha. All right. Ty.
Yep. I've got a podcast called Extra Sauce. It's on wherever you want to listen to podcasts. It's me and my buddy Stephen Bell. I also have a show coming up on October 23rd in Brenham at 4-Star Concert Hall. That's going to be fun. It's a showcase show. The other comedians on there are some folks you might know from Houston. So come out and support us doing that. Come support live comedy. I'll also be around Houston anywhere in Texas that is doing comedy as soon as we can start opening shit back up. Koo, give me that fucking vaccine.
I know, right? You want to shoot in my fucking eyeballs.
Put it in my eyes.
He wants to do a line of the vaccine.
Yes. Yeah.
And of course, our music act for today, Mary.
What's up? All right. So my shows this weekend for the album release stuff is on Friday night. I am playing at Cheatham Street Warehouse in San Marcos, Texas with my good friend Dallas Burrow. He's an amazing musician and songwriter, and he was kind enough to invite me to come and open for him for my album release party. And so I'll have CDs and vinyl and t-shirts, all kinds of stuff. But it's going to be a really fun show there. And then on Saturday, I am also playing in Conroe, Texas at
I love Conroe.
Corner Pub. And it's a fun little venue. You know, like everybody's super sweet. It's like all like really cute downtown kind of feel. It's a really cool place to play though. There's no cover at that one, I don't think. The one in San Marcos is $10, but the one in Conroe, it's typically free. So I think it's free. But yeah, that starts at 9. And oh my God, I forgot to say when the one in San Marcos starts. It starts like the doors open at 8, but I think I actually go on at 9. So get there at 8. Don't be late. And I'm poor, so send me money at Venmo. And
there you go. What is your Venmo? What's your Venmo? Yeah.
Charlotte Young. Mary Charlotte Young.
Make sure you put that in the comments too so people can Venmo you too as well.
Oh, I don't know how to put it in comments. I'm super dumb. Like, I'm like one of those people that's like, I've like got a lot of book learning, but I don't know how to do shit.
Say it, but still type it in. Still type it in. What? Say it one more time.
I can type it in the comments.
Oh, you can?
I can type it in the private chat. I can't type in the comments.
Yo, Mystica could type it in.
Okay. I can type it in the comments.
I'll put it in the private chat. But yeah, so let's see.
All right, Mystica, what you got going on? What you got?
What I have going on, I have a car note now. So if you want to send money, Cash App.
Yeah, congrats on that shit. That's so awesome. Did you guys see the picture with her car, her new baby?
Dope.
But that came to me because I had a car accident. So that's another photo that's in the archive somewhere. So, I didn't plan on having a new car, but you know what I'm saying? If you guys want to drop something as like, hey, you know how people put change in the car when you get something new, like just throw change. You could throw change in here and CCWHT. CC what? CECEWHT on my Cash App. Throw stuff. Throw money in there. Show support.
Sweet. I like it. All right. Well, I will be in San Antonio this Saturday at Meatball Comedy Club. Show starts at 9, and I'll be at Laredo Friday at Cotura. Diego, how do you say that shit? Cotura Beer Garden.
I already just told you. It's Cotura.
Cotura.
Okay. I'm going with that.
You have to say it like you're kind of like out of breath.
You didn't trust the white dude?
No. When it comes to Spanish words, no.
Bro,
I've
look
done
at your
the
last
menu
name,
twice already, bro. Like,
that's the saying. Look at your last name. I can't go Yarbrough with Spanish. She's like, what? Are you insane? Yeah, I'll be at Cultura.
The whitest name ever.
At 9 p.m. Friday. Come fuck with your boy, man. Like I said, man, I always end with my show. Please follow these amazing people. Follow Ty. Follow Diego. Follow Jay. Of course, follow our music act, Mary Charlotte Young. She just dropped the album this Friday. It's available on every music platform in the country. Go and get it right now. Please, please, please support local artists. And of course, follow my lovely co-host, Mystina. And I'll see y'all same time, same place tomorrow right here. This is Comics Talking Shit. Peace.
Peace.